Okay. We do the whole thing again.
Okay, round 2.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Yeah.
Octavio's puppet show's about to start at any minute. So grab your friends and call your parents, 'cause one thing is for certain. Turn that frown upside down, you don't need that where we're going. 'Cause we'll be playing games all day and talk until the morning.
Let me tell you a short story about our lovely host today.
He once was very lonely and played puppets every day.
They gathered around a silent crowd. They knew not what to say.
But since you're here, it's very clear those days have gone away. Octavio's puppet show's about to start at any minute.
Hey, hey! Stage is set, the lights are out. He'll be here in a moment.
Hey, hey!
Turn that frown upside down. You don't need that where we're going.
Hey, hey! Welcome to the greatest puppet show in all the planet. Octavio's Puppet Show. Hey, hey! Octavio's Puppet Show. Hey, hey! Octavio's Puppet Show.
Octavio.
Octavio's Puppet Show.
Hello.
Wait, not yet. I'd sneeze.
Wait, am I?
Take it away.
I
Go
thought
back.
I was...
Go back.
Okay, sneeze. Sneeze. Wait, I'm gonna... Whoa. Okay, sneeze. You were still caught.
Achoo! Sorry.
It was still caught. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I didn't switch scenes as fast as I could. But hello, everybody. What's up? My voice is weird. It's morning. It's 9 a.m.
You have 2 musics again. You did it again.
God damn it. Okay.
Every time.
Woo! BGM. It's off.
Wait, I'm too close to you. Fuck that.
There's gonna be a bunch of stuff there that's gonna show up later.
Fuck those people. And that stuff.
You're
Move
gonna
it
be
away.
covered.
All right. Fine,
There we
fine.
go. There we go. There we go. There. Damn, he smells nice. Look at him.
Yeah, you know, I use that honeysuckle and lilac shampoo.
Honeysuckle and lilac. That's good. Oh, lilac and gooseberries,
Thanks.
Witcher. I know that. Probably smells good.
I don't know. What's a gooseberry smell like? What the fuck?
It smells like a goose.
Don't want that. Smell like betel.
Hey,
Ooh.
have you eaten one of those sakura candies or sakura, food from 7-Eleven? 7-12 in Xenokuni?
No.
Sakura flavored stuff, like sakura flavored biscuits. I don't know what's going on.
Nope, not
No?
a one.
Well,
No.
I bought one and
Okay.
those taste like betel. Those those.
What do you mean by that?
No. I ate it and I was like, ooh, this actually kind of feels like betel,
Nope, none of that tracks to me. I don't know where you're. Usually I'm pretty good at following the path of thought process of how to get from one to the other. But if we've gone from sakura candy to this tastes like betel to this reminds me of betel, I don't know what you mean. No, I'm not parsing.
You've smelled betel, right? You've smelled them.
No, I don't
You
get within
haven't?
smell range of any other human being. My main mission is to be outside of that range.
No, because I wasn't even trying to smell betel, but he just walked in front of me and I smelled him. That's how I know.
Oh, it's like a sakura perfume type of deal.
Yeah, kinda. He kind of smells like that. Yeah, like a cool sakura treat.
Okay.
So-
Wow. I tried not to wear any cologne when I was in Xenocuni because I heard it was rude, so I've avoided it.
Oh, really? It was?
Yeah.
Right, well, I didn't. What did I have? Wait, cologne? Perfume? Same thing?
Yeah. Cologne, perfumes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I didn't use anything with heavy scents or strong smells to
I
it.
see. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't think I brought anything anyway.
Oh, I brought some. I just didn't use it. I wear like a fucking I don't even remember what it's called anymore. It's like ver something.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway.
Versace on.
Versace. Yeah, I wear
on the
Versace.
roof.
Oh,
Versace
Eros.
roof.
I wear Eros. That's what it is.
Eros?
It's like a blue Eros. Yeah, it smells like it's kind of fruity. It smells
Damn,
nice. It's very sweet.
Eros.
Eros.
You be smelling kind of Erosy.
Yeah, I borrowed it totally legally from my job at one point. And I've had it ever since. It was way more expensive. Too blue for my blood, but it's mine now. So.
Oh no, my mom actually gave me like a perfume. Yeah, I brought it. I brought it to Xenocuni, but I don't think I used it. I mean, my room was pretty messy. I didn't really know where half of my things were. My baggage was still kind of full throughout the whole time.
I hate unpacking my stuff when I take a trip. I live out of my suitcase. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, why am I gonna do that and then repack it? No, thank you.
It was kind of weird there as well. I think we didn't have cabinets. Did you have a cabinet?
No, it was pretty much just a bed and then like maybe leg width until you hit the wall on either side. So there's really no room for anything. It was like I could set my suitcase down at the foot of the bed barely and not hit the other wall. And then other than that, I would like side shuffle around the bed and then leave the room. And that was all. And there's a bathroom.
Yeah, I remember when I went into your room. Your room actually had a different kind of format. I feel like your room was a
Is
little
it because
bit
of the bathroom
bigger.
was different or?
No, I think your room
Well,
was
I
a
had
bit
like this
bigger.
little side desk next to like where the bed was supposed to be,
Yeah.
but since the chair couldn't really pull out because the bed was right there, I guess it acted as having more room, sort of.
And because you're like in the corner. You're in the corner of the
Yeah, I was on the
whole
corner
thing.
of the
Yeah,
building, so I had a little more space.
It was
than you.
bigger. You got a bigger room. God damn it. But hello, everybody. It is I, the Octavio, the opulent octatonic operatic puppeteer from Bounty Hunter ARMIS of Holostars English. My name starts with no, ends with no. My name is Octavio. And how about you? What is your name?
Well, my name's Jimothy Cricket.
I can't say that. It's copyrighted. My name's Crimzon Ruze. I'm Elysium's greatest monster, and I am your least favorite idol. I hate you all. That's it. That's my whole intro. It's not nearly as fancy. Sorry.
What about Jimothy is copyrighted?
I think I was gonna say Jimothy Grasshopper, but that's copyrighted by
There we go. Yeah,
Dodney.
His name is name is Jimothy. I thought you were gonna say Jimothy Chalamet. Chalamet.
Oh, Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Yeah, my name's Jimothy Lemonade.
Woo! But OcTalks with Octavio, weekly Zatudan, and I'm glad that Ruze is here. Now here's the thing, Ruze. I invited you 5 minutes before I tweeted it out, and you were like, "What? What?" Then I saw the comments under that friggin' tweet that you had, and you're like, "You mean Octavio didn't ask permission from you? What? Octavio's an asshole. What? He sucks."
What can I say? I like to stir the pot a little bit. Also, I maybe forgot until I saw the tweet and then hastily put that on my schedule. Like, fuck, you're right.
God damn it. Well, to be fair, it is pretty kind of last minute-ish at the start of the week. But hey,
that's
at least
okay.
you're here. Gerard was here the other day, and
oh, that explains the smell.
yeah. It smells like it smells very
unwashed
what's the word?
legs.
Yeah. Like fish. Smells like fish for some reason.
That's it. Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut all the way back to the panel.
Weirdly, Shinri has the koi panions, and they're pretty. They don't smell fish-like. They smell really great. You know, Gerard.
I was gonna say, you think Gerard's been like wading knee deep in the Shinri pool, or like?
I mean, there and somewhere else as well, and other places. And he was here last week, and that was after our freaking ARMIS panel. Like,
oh, you guys like went straight from the panel to this?
No, we went to the panel, then we slept a little bit, then
Okay.
suddenly OcTalks, we were so tired and like, yeah,
Good.
but he still yapped anyway. But hey,
Good.
and now you're here, and we're pretty well rested. Are you well rested? You're never well rested.
Yes, I am by a given metric of well rested. Absolutely, yes, for sure. How are you feeling today? You're well rested, right? Didn't you just get up?
Heck yeah! I mean, I just woke up. Last night, nothing really happened. I just watched. Oh, have you watched Mad Men?
Nope.
Nope. It's pretty good.
What is that?
It's really good. I don't.
Is it new?
No, it's old. It's around the same time as Breaking Bad, I think.
Oh,
it's just really good. Mad Men. I was not expecting it to be. So, it's hard to describe. It's about people in an advertising company. Not exactly what I thought when I watched Mad Men. But it's
okay.
Yeah, it's just people doing their jobs in an advertising company. I'm like, huh?
That's the Mad Men?
Yeah,
Is it advertisers?
Yeah. When I first heard of Mad Men, I thought it was gonna be like a mafia story, you know, like a gangster stuff.
Same. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I know where this is going.
But apparently, it's people in an advertising company.
Honestly, it would take someone who's at least lacking a little bit in the sanity department to work in an advertising company.
Yeah.
So I can respect that.
I mean, technically, yeah. Advertising company in the 50s. In the 50s.
Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty good. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I mean, everybody was crazy in the 50s. Weren't they like fucking walking around with like lead in their pockets to whip out and just huff in like big whiffs?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Cigarettes.
That's the good stuff. Yeah. Mercury, lead, whatever they could get a hold of, really.
Yeah.
They were hitting that fucking good, but
It's
like
pretty
in a
crazy.
bad way.
I mean, I've never known of America before the modern time, like right now. So I'm like, huh? What is going on here? People just smoking in buildings?
Oh my God, there was so much smoke in buildings in like the 50s. I mean, I was definitely there for that, so I remember it. It was everywhere. You should have seen the 30s and the 40s. Woo! And the 20s, don't get me started. It was roaring, I'll tell you that.
The Roaring 20s.
Yeah.
Which era was the one where they kind of sold children to be made into religious idols or something?
That was like the 1890s. It was not a great era, you know, pretty depressing, needless to say. Yeah, thankfully they stopped that one.
hey, that's the Hunt Showdown thing. The recent Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, 1896.
Yeah.
That's right. Actually, the new update is going to have children idols as the bot. No, I'm just kidding. That would be fun. That would be really messed up.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding, Crytek. Please.
Wait, that game was made by Crytek, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. So let us move to the first segment of the show, which is the previous schedule. And when I have a guest on, I usually don't show my schedule. We're gonna show Crimzon Ruze's schedule, which I have prepared right here, bro. I prepared so much.
If you're gonna roll that R, you better put that de la in there. Right?
Crimzon de la Ruze. De la Ruze.
Now we're talking.
De la Cruz. De la Cruz.
Cruise control.
Whoa. You know, I almost called the Ruzeters like the cruisers, and I was like, nah.
Cruisers?
Yeah, I was like, nah.
That definitely gives a different vibe. If they're
It
the
totally gives a
cruisers.
different vibe. I'm not here for it. I want the vibe of a bunch of angry little idiot imps / bugs / lizards running through the desert screaming at blood and murder. I don't want people just chilling with their shades on and the fucking top down.
That's what I think about as well. Woo! And we cruising.
Oh, we cruising. I put on
cruisers are
that ruse control. Dude, ruse control. I gotta use that.
Hey,
for
ruse
when
control
I'm
is
fucking playing
good,
mind
yeah.
games with people in games. Damn.
Yeah, ruse control. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now you pay
use that
OcTalks for
later.
that idea.
I mean.
Okay. So
Wow, my schedule. Okay, yeah, go
this
for
is your
it.
schedule. Now your first day is turning water into piss. What is this about?
I was making piss. You know, when you drink water, and you got to focus on the rest of the day because you got to be making piss. You know.
When I first saw this, I was like, no way you put piss in your schedule.
Yes, I did.
Bro. for
I remember
everyone
at
to
one
see.
point there was something I put "fuck you" to somebody. I think it was actually you at some point on some random schedule.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Fuck
it was
you,
me."
Octavio. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's like the only part of the day. Because I'm an idol and I'm very good at it.
You know, oh no, I guess we shouldn't talk about it. I remember during like our Twitter debut, you did something.
Oh yeah, when I did the crotch grab.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like,
the crotch
actually,
grab.
maybe that's going a little too far. I better back it up and delete that one.
And in my mind, I was like, wait, how can your hand even reach there?
No, I was using the assets.
Ah, okay. I was like, is this
Yeah,
part of,
no.
Is this part of your rigging? Just
Yeah, I've
crotch grab.
got a crotch grab toggle I don't use. I've never shown anybody.
Damn, I wonder how many of the Roseters don't know that moment. I'm pretty sure there's
gotta be a lot
Yeah.
who missed it entirely.
Yeah,
And I
because that was
deleted it because I was like,
debuted.
man, it was before I even debuted. It was before
yeah,
I
it was
debuted. I
our
was like-
Twitter debut. It was like
I was like, maybe I've gone too far.
You have screenshots? I wonder if anyone saved that.
Someone had to have.
But don't post it because it was it was removed for a reason. Maybe.
I
Unless
did
you're
a
okay
dumb
with it.
little doodle too with my mask off, and I remember they told me don't take your mask off till debut, and I was like, oops.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
screenshotted that immediately. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I remember as well. I doodled you in my debut notebook thing, and literally maybe a few hours before I debuted, they were like, you need to put a mask on, Ruze, because lore, right?
Lore.
Lore.
Listen, it's just a cool mask. Relax, everybody. It doesn't
Honestly,
have to be lore.
it is very cool.
They were acting like I can't remove it. I mean, I can.
Then
They really wanted
for-
me to Batman it up out here. Sorry, go ahead.
Then what if, I wonder if there was a timeline where you just didn't remove your mask.
You know, I thought about it for a long
Yeah.
time. I was like, what if I just held on to my mask for like a full year and then just popped it off out of nowhere just for no reason? Like on just the dumbest stream, something absolutely bonkers stupid. Like I'm playing like
Planet Zoo.
no checkers or Planet Zoo, yeah. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, no more mask.
You're playing
It's like,
Balatro.
What?
Balatro, then this is the moment. I'm gonna remove my mask. But I think people like faces. It'll be
Yeah,
it'll be
I
a bit
think people
difficult.
find it more human, right?
Yeah. Because you are a human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nani?
Nanny.
Hey, Monday, you were there with that.
For piss?
No, motherfucker. Monday, read the schedule.
Oh. Your schedule starts on Sunday, you're right? Yeah, grounded. Maybe swap this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't know what the boys are doing. Oh yeah, because the schedule for this was a little last minute, and you know
No
why?
one can make a decision, is why.
Yeah. I think it's because of me. If I remember correctly, they asked it last week, and I actually had my hammer timeout. World Time Buddy, thank you. I just couldn't figure it out when it would be.
Yeah. I mean, I know that we had a mix up like 2 weeks before that, and then the Roseters really confused, like, well, why'd you fuck it up? Or I'm like, I didn't fuck it up. Like, well, who fucked it up? I'm like, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Chill. And then this week we fucked it up again. It's like, I ain't doing this again. I was like, fuck it. I don't know when it is. It's one of these 2 days. Moving on. So I just put it on my schedule like that. I was like, I'm not playing this game again. It was a lot of fun though. I like Grounded. I love Grounded. I'm not doing Grounded this next week though, because I do have other things on the schedule. But
What?
Yep. Sorry.
Damn.
But maybe the week after. I'm just letting you know early. I'm letting you know early. No Grounded next week.
No,
or this coming week.
no grounded with the boys. Actually,
No Grounded with the boys.
Yeah, nope.
Mhm.
I know about that. But grounded really fun. It's we don't really collab a lot with, at least for me, Axel and Shinri.
Yeah.
Like solo collabs. Actually, this was
I don't think
supposed to
I've
be a
ever
solo.
collab with Shinri.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a solo thing between you and Axel, right?
I mean, originally, but I think Axel was just gunning for anybody who wanted to play.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
I mean, I was just the first one to be like, bang.
Okay. Yeah, initially I remember it was just you two. Then there was an open invite, and then was like, let me crash the party for a second there.
Hell yeah. And then
now-
Shinri was getting in. We were like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, now we need to crash the party every week.
I'm down for that. I mean, I'm just letting myself into streams at this point. I mean, the reason I ended up collabing Ground with Axel, I think, is because I let myself into one of his Elden Ring streams without asking. I was like, okay, I'm coming in. And then he's talking about Ground, and I was like, fuck yeah, man. Okay.
But yeah, it's really fun. I love this game. Bunch of bugs. Cool. But then, Wednesday, a Tuesday, which is
totally normal stream.
Yeah, totally normal. I mean, if like, there's a big chip Armageddon, I call it an Armageddon or chip war.
The Chipageddon.
Yeah, Chipageddon. Yeah. So what happened here?
Yeah.
What was going on? What's Planet Zoo about anyway?
I really wish I could tell you. I'm not gonna lie. I went to some sort of like designer swamp haze because I was obsessed with making the perfect swamp cage for some caiman. Yeah, caiman. I think it's caiman is how it's pronounced. Anyway, I was making a swamp cage for a bunch of caiman, which are like these like alligators from the Amazon rainforest, I believe. And I was having a great time, and I was organizing my rocks and my grasses, and then for no reason, the Ruzeters just started throwing a lot of chips. I was telling them to fuck off. I was trying to focus on my grass and my rocks. So then they started throwing more chips. And it got a little bonkers. They were trying to get rid of all the grays, I think. And while they did not succeed, you know, I think it all cascaded because they were trying to snipe someone in particular. Somebody had a vendetta against somebody who was gray named and couldn't get them. So then they eventually threw like 20 or 50 or something wild. And then somebody else like, I'll get them, and tried to steal it. And then that person's like, no, you're not going to get them. So then they went back and forth for a while. And then everybody got in on it. And I was like, guys, stop. I'm trying to focus on my fucking alligators. And then they just kept going because they're animals.
How did
they're little dirty animals.
How did you address all of that? That's like, I saw it on Twitter. I didn't actually see the actual number and stuff. I just saw Twitter. There was a lot of memes. And even on YouTube, there are like clips now. You know, the picture.
There?
Yeah, the picture of the Pope. The Pope holding up the host thing, and then the Great Chip War or something.
Man, I don't know what happened. I think somebody counted it at the end. It was like 700 something odd, 720. I think it was like the most chips I've ever gotten in a stream. It's fucking stupid.
That's so.
I'm like, I think this beat out my membership opening. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Dude.
It's more now instead of the membership opening, and it's a Planet Zoo. What does Planet Zoo look like anyway?
Planet Zoo! I know, it's a Zoo Tycoon style type game, right? You just play zoos. You make cute stuff, and the caiman were having a great time. They were having like little babies. They were getting it on back there, and my centipedes had a bunch of babies. And I really didn't have much time to set up a fucking zoo. It's mostly just, hey, thanks for those chips, dude. That's really cool, but I can't turn 50% of the stream into me saying thank you, insert name here, for the chip. I have to fucking play the game.
Wait, this game actually looks really good.
It's really good. You should play it. It's very complex though, but it's fun. It's a ton of fun.
There's a koala? Wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of animals. Well, there's a lot of DLC animals, so you gotta be careful.
Animals
they can die if you don't take care of them.
Oh, I see a video here.
I do want to play more.
I built an unethical zoo.
Oh no.
And there's a dead
Not me.
giraffe.
I gotta make those animals. I gotta make them happy. I gotta make the coolest fucking swamp ever. Have you you know, don't even go look at a screenshot. Just go look at my fucking caiman cage. I don't care about the chips. I care about how cool my cage was.
Okay.
Fuck you, Ruzeters.
But
I mean, thank you for the chips. But...
Yeah, that was great. You deserve it. You deserve like a bunch more. If I had money,
let's not get wild.
If I had more money, I'd give you like 1,000 chips. See?
Whoa.
I'm better than the Ruzeters.
If I had more money, I would use it to bribe someone to steal 1,000 chips from you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
There was a question for me and Gibby the other day as to what would you do if you had infinite money and, you know, infinite money, just infinite money, anything. What would you do? And I said I'd buy every content creator on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, Instagram, whatever. And let them go in retirement, so there's only us left.
Oh, so only we can win. You're a genius.
Yeah. And they all get a nice retirement package. They all live until they're 90. You know, fun. I'll pay them to do that. Just for that, all of them.
Okay, can you wait until I set up a side account?
Okay.
Will you do that?
Yeah.
I'll take the buyout
so
and the retirement fund. Thank you.
And you get the infinite money.
Yeah, exactly. That's the infinite money glitch. Yeah. I'm a genius.
So that was Planet Zoo. Very fun, very fun. Then Wednesday, Dead Cells. Ooh.
I love Dead Cells. I can't believe I lost that run though. I was on the final boss. I fought Dracula for the first time, and I had a really cool run going where I found Alucard's sword, and I was playing as Alucard at the time. And I got a little cocky. I forgot to heal, and I was trying to like speed run it so I could raid out. Actually, I was trying to raid out to your fucking cover and your mascot reveal.
Oh yeah, you did. Wait,
so I was like speed running, and I lost to Dracula. Yeah, I was close, but no dice.
Oh, you were speed running. I thought because I thought you already finished the game, right? You finished the game already?
No.
Oh no?
I beat the game once on regular difficulty, but I've been trying to beat it on hard mode. There's like 5 tiers of difficulty. I'm on tier 2 right now.
Ah, I see. I mean, I really want to play this Dead Cells. It looks
Oh
just
my
right
God.
in my alley.
If I could recommend you one roguelite, it would be Skull, the Hero Slayer. But if I could recommend you a second roguelite that'll last you forever with like a decade of content, is Dead Cells. I mean, there's like
really?
116 weapons. Yeah.
Ah, it's not just a one and done thing. Hey.
Oh, absolutely not. The amount I still unlock weapons every run, like 3 or 4 every run, which is stupid.
Really?
That's a stupid amount of stuff to unlock.
I didn't think it was that type of game. I thought it was just like 10 hours and you're done.
No. You could probably play it for easily 300, 400-ish.
Skuld is the one with Sans from Undertale, right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I compare it to like Kirby mixed with something like Kirby mixed with Hades almost, and that build variety is really important in Skull, but you like take on the abilities of whatever skulls you find. So like if you find a werewolf skull, you're like a werewolf skeleton now. If you find the skull of an ancient like genie, you're a genie skull now.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
I-
And very
I-
cute. Most
yeah.
roguelites are afraid to be cute.
I was just reminded of that because of the puppet mask skull thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wait a minute.
They can work in
Octoposse look kind of like little Skull the Hero Slayer.
They look like
guys.
Sans from Undertale.
Yeah, they look like the Jester Skull almost. I should kill them.
Oh, regarding killing puppets, there's a question later, but that's for later.
Okay.
Then Thursday, Minecraft. Wait, I totally did not see you streaming Minecraft at all. Apparently,
Not at all. Not for like
Yeah.
the 10 hours or whatever I was doing. Not
Yeah.
10. It was like 8.5, 9.
Yeah, I was like, wait, there was a Ruze stream somewhere? Because even if I don't, even if there are days where I'm like, I can't, drop in, I know you're streaming somewhere. I see you live, and I'm like, oh, Ruze is streaming, cool. And I didn't see this at all. But is this just Minecraft,
How?
like a normal Minecraft day?
Yeah, just a regular Minecraft day. I was working on the catacombs, and then I went on an adventure to find... I was going on an adventure to find some diamonds, and I was fully convinced I would find about 4. I came out of the mines with 37 diamonds and a very close call with the Warden, which is like the scariest fucking enemy I've ever seen in Minecraft.
The Warden? Damn.
Yeah.
You know
I went
what?
to something called an ancient city. It looks like it looks almost like the waterfalls on
it looks
Undertale.
scary.
It was really cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does look scary. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I love the color scheme.
It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm going right back down there and I'm gonna steal it all. It's mine.
Is this like some new enemy? No, it's not.
I don't think it's new, but it's like the newest, I guess.
Okay. I see. Yeah, Minecraft? There are maybe 3 weeks now. I've always put Minecraft in the schedule, right? I just put it, okay, this day is finally going to be the Minecraft day. I'm going to go back. Then when I go back to my schedule, like, oh, wait, there's this game I could put here instead. Boop. Then that's for 3 weeks now. Minecraft has
so
always
fucked
been
up.
on it. Yeah.
Minecraft calls to me. I can't help it. There's always just... I think I like Minecraft because it's the type of game I can slot in where I don't know what I'm going to be feeling. And, like, it doesn't matter. If I'm feeling, like, more action, I can go on a dumb adventure. If I'm feeling more creative, I can just sit there and build. If I just want to yap, I can run around in circles and yap. It doesn't matter. So it's like anything I want to do, I can do in Minecraft. So that's nice.
I really need to go back. I need to go back to my house.
Go back to the mines. Hey, I stole all your sand, by the way. Sorry, I was building the road to your guys' ARMIS base, so... Oops.
Sand?
I'm not done with it.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I was using sand to make sandstone to layer the desert with sandstone, so there's a sandstone road. Because I don't like big, ugly roads that stand out.
What is my house on now if there's no more sand?
Oh, I didn't take all your sand out off the top. I took it out of your chest from when you dug your house out.
Oh, okay.
I figured you weren't using it. I was like, there's a ton of sand in here. What's he going to do with this?
But I was going to make glass out of that.
No, fuck you, I guess. You've got a whole desert.
God damn it. And then Gerard also stole like my iron or something.
Your iron?
Yeah.
All right, that's a little more fucked up. Listen,
Yeah,
I
it is.
basically stole the equivalent of oxygen from you. This motherfucker's out here taking your stones and gems
Yeah.
and stuff.
You know, I spent so much getting that iron. I really worked hard to go to the Tempest base.
Oh,
And get
yeah,
iron.
I'm sure you did. If it makes you feel better, he made an infinite iron farm, so it's like right by you
Oh,
now.
nice, nice. Okay.
Mm.
Damn. I need to go back one day. Friday.
How about this week coming up?
Mm-hmm. No, not really.
Oh, okay.
It's another one of those. I put Minecraft in there, then suddenly Avalon Cup Valorant.
Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah. God damn
Oh,
it.
brother. Oh, brother.
Yet. You know,
I should have practiced
yeah.
today. I was thinking about doing it, but I was like,
Lucian did a post on his Twitter, and he was like, "Oh, you know, the participants in the Avalon Cup, even those who don't know much about Valorant are practicing, and you know, and getting better." And I'm here like, "Yeah, I'm not part of this tweet." Nope.
Don't worry, your team seems pretty solid, actually. I know
Yeah.
that Roscoe's been practicing a ton, and obviously you guys have got
Mm-hmm.
a pro, which I mean everybody does, but still.
And
You guys got this.
Here's what's happening is that they scheduled a team practice, and that team practice is in like 20 minutes. And
Well, we better wrap this up, huh?
no, we can't. I was like, no. I mean, if this was like a solo OcTalks, I could have just canceled it. But no, you know, I have a guest. I have Crimzon de la Cruz.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to brag, but just so you know, I will be practicing with your team to learn their strategies while we're talking.
Damn it! What?
So I'm on
I
that
guess you
no, I'm
can.
just kidding.
You can do that. I see you. I see you.
Ah,
You're,
tasty.
you're looking at your mouse. You're looking at.
Wait, do you look at your mouse when you play?
Kind
Fucking
of.
Octavia's like,
Sometimes. Yeah, I'm playing Valorant. What's the shoot button?
what button do I use to shoot again? Oh, brother. Yeah, and then after Minecraft, I got to play. I was going to go take a blink.
Oh.
Because I had already been awake for way, way, way too long. But then I got pinged that I had perms for 2x KO, and I was like,
Yeah.
nope, never mind. I guess I'm not blinking.
So that's what happened. It's
yeah,
so cool.
I played that for like 3 hours. It was so cool. I'm not gonna lie.
The thing you
Go
showed
ahead.
me of the arcade, bruh.
Oh, I know. Oh, and the tag out like duo
Yeah.
battle seems so awesome. Oh man. I
Oh,
want to play that. I want to play that. You guys, ooh, I'm
wait.
waiting.
Do they have a release date for that yet? Do they?
How
How
I think
long
they're
is this
probably
alpha?
I don't know. I want to get in another stream of it before the alpha ends. So
Yeah, do it.
I
One
should
more.
look into that. But
Do one more.
I think
wonder how long
I'm
it is.
guessing they're gonna have at least 10 or 12 characters before they release it. And if you count Caitlyn and Jinx, or sorry, Katarina and Jinx, currently they have 8. So they're probably gonna drop at least 2 to 4 more characters, I guess, before.
Mhm. Wait,
If I
you
had to
said
guess.
you said you don't know much about League, but you know about Runeterra. Wait, are they kind of the same? What?
Well, I know a lot about League. I know a lot about Legends of Runeterra. I don't know anything about fighting games. They're the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
though. Runeterra is just the
I see,
world
I
that
see.
it takes place in.
I see. I was like, So this is pretty much like the League characters are basically just them, completely.
Yep. Yeah, just fighting games.
Ah, I see. I see.
I mean, the kits carry over sort of. There's nods
Yeah,
to the
like
way
their
they play in
abilities.
League of Legends.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's not exactly the same, obviously, because that wouldn't translate to a fighting game very well.
I see. I see. But yeah, it's really cool. Then, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's like rollback netcode, right?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. But the thing that's got me back into fighting games again is because of the rollback netcode. Basically, before it was so awful to play online from where I am, you know, from this southern South Elysium.
Yeah, you in the far south
Yeah.
of southeastern
There was so much
Elysium or whatever.
latency. Yeah, so much latency. But because of the rollback netcode, it's much better.
Wait, are you a fighting game girly?
I was before.
Huh?
Yeah, but
Didn't
then,
take you for the
know,
type.
Because before it was easier because you had like friends coming over to your house, cousins, stuff
I
like
see,
that.
I see.
Yeah. Then you know,
What was your fighting game of choice?
what I played before was definitely Street Fighter.
Oh,
Just a bunch of Street Fighter, Tekken, Tekken 3, if I remember correctly, Tekken 3.
I've only ever really taken Smash Bros. Even vaguely seriously,
really?
and even that, not really. But I played a little bit of Soul Calibur and a little bit of BlazBlue. So if those count. Oh, and For Honor. I was pretty good at For Honor, actually, if you count that as a fighting game.
For Honor? That's the Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was a pretty stinky Lawbringer and Warden user.
Oh, really?
And Conqueror.
That's the one where you change like the direction of your attacks or something?
Uh-huh.
Ah. That's pretty cool. Is it like Chivalry?
Less like Chivalry, because Chivalry plays. Okay, so like if Chivalry is Skyrim, For Honor is more like Mountain Blade in a way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's like that.
I see. Because I saw an article about Chivalry 2. They said that, yep, it's feature complete. We're moving on now. I was like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Already? Wow.
They said there's nothing else. That's it.
I need to
It's
play
a complete
Chivalry 2.
game.
I bought it on release. I played it for like 2 hours and then I stopped, which is weird because I played
same.
the shit out of Chivalry 1.
Same. I bought Chivalry 2, but I don't remember what happened.
Let's 1v1
on
each other
release.
later.
We should. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do we even?
I'll win.
I wonder if you have perms for it. We could do like a cool Holostars Chivalry thing.
We have perms, yeah, because Axel played it.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Let's do a Holostars Chivalry tournament.
Yeah.
And I'll beat the brakes off of everybody here. It'll be so sad for you guys.
God damn it. Then Friday, Saturday, nothing.
So Friday, nothing really. Saturday. Actually, I've been working on Hollow Marches pretty much nonstop. I did that for a lot. Actually, I remember I messaged you at like probably 8 a.m. when I finally decided it was time to blink. I was like, oh, sorry, dude. I saw this late, but I've been working on Hollow Marches all day. So anyway, I'm going to go blink now. Bye.
Whoops. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I asked him if you want to prepare for the OcTalks, these are the articles and stuff. And he's like, I will not be preparing, and I will be sleeping. So there it is.
Listen, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I also told that to Gerard. Like, these are the articles if you want to prepare or whatever. And he's like, nah. And I'm like, yeah. And honestly, you really shouldn't. You know, it's just whatever.
I like just fuck it. I almost said raw dog in it, but I was like, that has other connotation I've learned recently. I like going at like interviews and stuff like this completely blind because I think it makes you just say whatever comes to mind first.
Yeah. Which is good. The freaking raw dog. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think that the name Karen needs to be taken back?
Karen?
Yeah, Karen.
No,
there's a
I think it's funny in its current connotation.
Yeah, because I remember back in, at least here in the lower parts of South Elysium, it's Karen was like it was a good name because there was like a commercial with a character named Karen, and everybody's like, "Aw, it's a nice commercial, Karen." But now Karen is like, no.
I think a lot of names go through that though, right? Like, what was the like? Do you think there's an original version of a name that got super fucked and just was unusable? I mean, besides like, I guess certain names carry heavy connotations.
Yes. They're like really heavy.
Yeah. But I mean, even earlier than the ones you're probably thinking of, obviously, like, I don't know, like Jesus is probably, I mean, not forbidden, but it's probably not super common with like, you know, super religious communities. And then what's one that was like even earlier than that? I imagine like certain kings' names probably were like seen as pretty bad if the king was a piece of shit, right?
Albert.
Albert. Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking of you know how during the Game of Thrones era, there was like a boom in babies named Daenerys.
Oh no.
Daenerys.
You could just pick a normal fucking name, like I don't know, John. There's a guy named John in the fucking show.
Yeah, Jon.
Jeff. Sorry, J-O-N. You know, I've been reading through the first I've never read Game of Thrones. I've been reading through the first book of it, and I'm like, did this motherfucker just name all of his characters from like modern day friends or whatever? He's like, oh yeah, this guy's John. This guy's Neddard, which is just Edward, clearly. This guy's sorry, this is Catelyn. That's Caitlyn. Fuck you. You just named these after normal fucking people. Brandon, John, Edward, and Caitlyn. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
You know, it's grounded. You know?
I guess.
Grounded in reality. You're not. I mean, Daenerys. I guess that's why the you know,
the Targaryens have wild names on
the
purpose.
Targaryens
Yeah,
have
they're supposed to be
wild
super
names, yes.
fantasy.
Yes. Wow. Then you have Jon.
Yeah, and then you got Jon.
And Jon is like
Jon.
a big character in the whole thing. Like
I know.
What?
Wild.
I've never read the books, but you know.
It's pretty well written so far. I think I'm gonna like the books more than I like the show, which is great. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. Depends on if you ever finish the final one, huh?
He's
There's a guy named
old
Bob.
now.
Of course there is.
He's super old now.
He is old now.
He should just let Brandon Sanderson finish his books.
No, don't let Brandon Sanderson finish your fucking books, dude. I'm tired of Brandon Sanderson being like
He's
the
in
god
everything.
of fantasy.
He's like,
I know. He's got
like,
his little hands in every pie.
Yeah, because I was getting into his like work like recently. Then I did more research on him, and apparently he's doing everything. He's just
He's
everywhere.
doing everything.
He's everywhere, doing everything, writing everything. I was like, huh?
I don't even
Whoa.
dislike him. I assume he's a good writer. I've never read his stuff, but I assume he's good, right? But like, you can't. I just don't want to see Sanderson's name on every single fucking fantasy novel I read.
Wheel of Time. I think he wrote like 3
he had
books
to
of Wheel of
finish
Time. I
it,
was like,
yeah.
you can do that?
Well, I mean, the author died, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, he got too old.
He got too old.
And now R.R. Martin's trying to do the same shtick, trying to slide out the door and let Sanderson close it for him. God damn it.
Oh boy. So that's what happened. He died. Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know you could do that. It's like the whole thing with One Piece. I'm not saying Oda's gonna die or something, but you know, if ever it's
Didn't
not.
he say he's gonna wrap that up soon?
Yeah, well, soon, like maybe 3 years, 4 years.
Oh,
probably.
gee, holy fuck. He's just trying to make it longer than Homestuck. I see what his plan is.
No, I'm not jinxing it. No. He should finish it. He's gonna finish it. Wait, what was? Oh, I think no. I was thinking of the other one, Berserk. I think it was Berserk or something.
Oh yeah,
Berserk. That's sad.
Yeah.
It wasn't also wasn't finished. Oh.
I would never trust that to be handed over to Sanderson. No offense, Sanderson, but I would say hand it over to the writers for Dark Souls first.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which is Elden Ring, George R.R. Martin.
Well, yes, Martin wrote the backstory for Elden Ring, but Miyazaki finished it. So stop it.
He wrote all these M names and G names.
Subtle. In his defense, he does that a lot with his writing. If you look at his other works, it's very frequent that he takes names and just keeps recycling them because historically that happened a lot. I mean, look at like Henry VIII or whatever the fuck.
Okay, so that was your week, and now you're in OcTalks with Octavio.
Yeah.
So
week
now
1 down. So now let's talk about the week before that, and we'll go all the way back. To like
let's go back to
it should only be like 40 of these. Yeah.
So for this next segment is Octavio the Day, where I basically just show like appreciation for a cool art that was posted this week. And I tried to find art that had both of us. And there is one. Well, not technically both of us, but there we go. This art was made by Moonlight TTTH.
Ooh.
It has the new
cool.
puppet with all the freaking hands and the sorority, the bubbies, and the Ruzeters on strings.
Very cute.
This is really cool. This is what the puppet wishes it could do, but it can't. Probably.
Listen, free recommendation to the puppet. If you're gonna wrap up a Ruzeter, make sure you tie a little knot around that tail. That's made for cutting string.
Yeah, the axe tail. Oh man, puppet, you're screwed.
What have you done?
But this is really
Wait,
cool.
Do you say puppet or poppet?
It's poppet, but I just say puppet anyway.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
It's such a good design. You did your mascot review. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it was a success? What do you think?
Yeah, I feel good
I know you've been
about
sitting
it.
on it for a while.
I don't really care about it.
I'm
kidding. It was fun. I've been sitting on it for a long time. Like I told them, it was done like maybe 2-3 months ago, 3-4 months. I'm not sure. Maybe 3. 3 is a good average, yeah. But I was like, I'll wait.
The self-control, immaculate. The moment I get that shit, I'm like, I want to get this out the door.
Oh,
right
really?
Now.
You know what's funny is that even if it took like 3 months for me to release it, I only got the final reference sheet like a day before.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Because I never really asked for it. Oh, Ruze, you disappeared.
Don't worry about it. I'll be back.
There we go. Because I never really asked for the reference sheet. It was on Discord, you know, with the Manisans, and I was like, yeah, cool. And I never had a real copy of the PNG or something. No. So I
Good, this looks good. This looks good. And they're like, good. He likes it. Anyway, move on.
Yeah.
It's like, should we send him the PNG? Nah, he doesn't need it.
Nah,
What
he
for?
doesn't need it. So I only asked it like the last week. Oh, Manisan, can I have the actual art, please? And the PNG? Yeah.
You got a screenshot of like
Yeah.
a Google Meets of it, barely super blurry.
That's all I have. That's from the Google Meets.
That's funny.
Yeah. But this one, thanks so much, Moonlight, for this art. It's really cool. Love the lighting. I love the little sparkles where the light hits, you know, the surfaces. It's a really
The
cool
mood
detail.
is immaculate.
Yeah. And the shadowing. Oh. Ooh. It's really good. But thank you so much, Moonlight TTTH. Also, the mascots here, the other mascots here look really good as well. Like, look at the expression on that sorority.
I know.
It's really
those big ol'
struggling.
eyes.
And the bubby with
Man,
the big
our mascots go
white
hard.
eyes.
Let's go.
That's really cool. Okay. So thank you, Octavio of the Day, OOTD, for Moonlight. And now we finally move on to the member-submitted questions.
No, boo! No, I'm just kidding.
So every week here on OcTalks with Octavio, there are member-submitted questions from T2 and up, and we just answer them, and they're pretty cool. And this is the first question.
Pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. First question is, oh, you got censored.
Is my head too big today? It is. Hold on. Let me just squeeze back a bit. Let me get away from the camera, son.
There. A question for Crimzon Ruze. This is by Teleshina. It's no secret that Octo Posse is part corruption, and Octavio once mentioned that we tend to just stay inside his room because he said you will kill us on sight. Is this true, or is this character assassination? So yeah. I told them.
If you keep testing me, I'll have to kill every fucking puppet in this room.
Okay. There you have it.
Every single one.
See? He's after you. He's after you. That's why you stay in the room. Don't go out. Don't go out when Ruze is visiting the tavern.
Listen, you're fine. If you're part corruption beast, that's cool with me. It's just that I'm going to excise that part of you with an axe. Is that so bad?
Wait, they say they won't mind. Don't mind.
Cool.
If
A little bit of lobotomy.
if the puppets would love to be destroyed by you, killed by you, would you enjoy killing them? Or not anymore? You'd hate it.
Kind of ruins the fun, huh?
Yeah, it kind of ruins it.
No, I don't really like hurting masochists. I tend to avoid that.
Yeah, true. That's like the opposite. You're doing the opposite of them. So, there you
Yeah,
have
I
it.
ignore masochists. That really gets them good. And then they're like, oh, damn it.
No, hurt me, please. Uno reversed. No fun allowed. So there you have it.
Banishment.
From Crimzon Ruze. You will be.
Hey, brother, did you ever play Magic the Gathering, by the way?
Oh no, I haven't played. I didn't play Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Why?
I was just gonna say I played I think you would like blue-white decks, and I played a straight blue deck. Basically, what that means is I played a style that was entirely about driving my opponents mad because I would just cancel all of their turns and make them annoyed. It was less about me playing and more making sure they couldn't play, and that was funny as fuck because everybody hated blue players. Like they're the worst. I'm like, yep, yeah, we are.
The only 2 card games I got into were like the Pokemon card game.
Oh,
Yeah?
I played that for a little bit when I was a kid. Yeah,
You actually played it? Bro.
yeah.
I bought them with the intention to play it with people, but of course others didn't have it. It was only me who had it, so I was like, I had these. Didn't they have like the little gem things to denote your like element or stuff that you put on the mat? If I remember correctly.
Oh no. They had you're thinking of the energy cards, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the energy cards. Oh yeah, I could have sworn they were like
Yeah.
little beads as well.
I think those were to determine. I want to say they were like for status effects or something, like poison or paralysis or.
Yeah, I really wanted to play that, but no one else in my vicinity bought these Pokemon cards. To be fair, they were you need to spend money, and I was a kid. And I was like, my mom bought them for me, you know. And so I didn't really get into that. The other one was Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh.
I played a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid too. Actually, I had a unsanctioned school tournament at one point against somebody who saw themselves as my rival, and they were just very. They were a character. That was a person. That was a person I had to deal with in my real life. Oh yeah,
I'm your rival.
I'll keep the story short, but this is the type of person who could not okay, let me. How can I? The shortest way to explain who this person was in their entirety, so you know everything you need to know about them, is that they couldn't move their eyebrows individually, so they would reach up with their pointer finger and lift their right eyebrow and be like,
Well, this isn't Ruze, my rival.
I'm like, oh god. Woo!
No.
So that's all you really need to know about that person,
Okay.
but that was definitely a human I interacted with. I did win that tournament. He was not happy. He did not give me the prize card.
That's crazy.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh got banned at school because gambling, I guess. I don't know.
Really? Gambling? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I remember I bought a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play. It's the same story for me. Why is it so sad? There's no one else who bought you freaking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Damn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You should have been like, hey man, just save up for your birthday or whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Don't spend your money. No more candy. No more games. Get your Yu-Gi-Oh cards and fight me.
This is why I could have been into card games. I could have been exposed to Magic the Gathering at one point for sure.
Yeah.
But these days, back where I lived, for when I was a kid, there are like stores where people play Magic the Gathering there every few nights or something.
Oh yeah, like
buy
game
stuff.
shops or whatever, right?
Yeah, now there is stuff like that now, and I'm like, oh man. These
That always
Gen
made me want to
Zers.
get into Warhammer, but I was poor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a
I
whole
would see
thing.
all like the
That's
adults
big
playing Warhammer in there. I want to do that. But it's like, oh well, you spend $140 on like 6 figures, and you're gonna need roughly I don't know 40 to play this game. I'm like, maybe I don't want to do it.
So yeah, you heard it here first. Puppets, stay away. Stay away.
Oh yeah, to answer your question, Magic's getting. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's go to the next question. This next question is by Kago. Kago asks, do the other Ruzes know the rest of ARMIS? Are they aware of anyone else? Who?
Who?
Oh, that's it. That's your answer. Who? That's it.
What? Okay.
Oh, that's a weird question, probably, right? Weird question.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I get what they're saying. Like my family members. No, I have not introduced ARMIS to any of my family. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, I've never seen them. I don't even know if you have one.
No, I've got two older sisters and a younger brother.
Oh, I see. Now I know.
But I would never, ever, ever introduce them to you troglodytes.
We're pretty fun.
Well,
we can play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, but aren't you a sociopath? I think you're registered somewhere,
Me?
aren't you? Yeah.
What? No way.
I don't know. I saw your debut.
No way. People just let me do things.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
that's
just
just
let
it.
you.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, they just see these braids and they're like, yeah, you can do whatever.
Is that how that works? I need to start braiding my hair.
Yeah. So that's the answer for your question, Kago. Who? And the other Ruzes? No, we've never met them. Now this next one is asked by Gray Saturns. Which ARMIS or Stars-EN mascot do you think will cry at their first day of school?
Oh, which mascot?
Yeah, which mascot?
Okay.
You know what? Which mascot or which Stars-EN member? We can do that as well.
Sure, yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you take the charge on this one. I gotta think for a second.
For the
Cry
mascot.
on their first day of school.
Wait, for ARMIS. I still don't know an answer for the rest of Stars-EN, but for ARMIS, definitely sorority. I can imagine that. Maybe.
I'd say sorority. Yeah. Well, no, actually, I'd say Poppets.
Yeah. Actually, wait.
I mean, they clearly have
Let me think.
attachment issues. Haha, no strings attached.
Yeah, true. So if they go to school, it's basic. You know what? When kids, their first day at school, when they're really like 5 years old or something, they get separated from their parents and like,
Yep.
I think that's what puppets will be. Yeah, true.
Yeah, once those strings get cut, they're gonna bust into tears
once
immediately.
they're far from me, and they don't sense, they don't sense me anywhere near. They're like, "Ah." And imagine those freaking hollow eyes.
They just fucking fall over like a little limp doll. Doink. Immediately doink.
I can't, Father.
They have a possum response.
Yeah. The bubbies. What would bubbies be in the first day of school?
I think bubbies would be bullies, right?
Yeah, they would be bullies.
I feel like bubbies just be punching lockers and like knocking things on desks and being rowdy little bastard boys.
Yeah. They're like punching things, punching other mascots as well.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like not in a mean way. I think they would just they're used to playing with each other that way, right? So that's probably just what we would.
they're used to roughhousing, and a little bit of fisticuffs on the side.
I'm sure some of the Ruzeters would cry. I think most of them would probably just be fucking with other classmates, though.
Ruzeters?
Yeah, the type of people to set like a fucking eraser on the top of the door so it falls on the teacher's head.
Are like that. Are like the how do I explain this? Your classmate that is, popular-ish and thin.
Oh, popular
and thin, and then
thin.
Thin. Those types of people, popular, thin, and they're just doing their own thing.
The assholes?
What? The what?
Oh, we're not thinking of the same type of popular person. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because there are the assholes. Those are popular people, right? The bullies, the jocks.
Yeah.
But there are also like
the mean
these
ones.
other kids that are less popular than them that are like also popular, but they're not like bullies.
Oh, you're thinking class clowns.
Yeah. Class clowns. Exactly.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Would
for sure,
Ruzeters
for
be
sure.
class clowns?
I mean, maybe not for the class, but against the class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they'd chew through a desk leg or two to make it like uneven, or
Would they be
leave a
nerds?
bucket
My
of
first
water
thought
on
was
the door.
would they be like the nerdy one? The studious
Would I?
ones.
Yes. Would they? I don't fucking think so. Talk to the Ruzeters.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think they like watching me be a nerd. I don't think the Ruzeters are nerds.
Okay, now I see. I see. Now for the rest of Stars-EN, who would cry?
Definitely koi pinions. Again, attachment
Koi
issues.
pen-
They'd cry. They'd cry like
They
little
cry without
babies.
their dad.
Puniko would cry the moment Shinri was away.
Oh yeah, Puniko already has the look.
100%. Yeah, he already looks like he's gonna cry when Shinri's there.
Yeah. What else if Shinri's gone? You're right. Let's see.
Hakitos would be class clowns for sure.
Oh yeah. Maki runes. Huh.
I don't think Makirunes would cry. I think they'd be like that weird quiet kid in the back who just kind of stares abjectly
They just
through
got
the
that
back of
aura.
another kid's head.
They got
Yeah,
that
they'd be
dark
staring
aura
through another
surrounding
kid's
them.
head, like
Yeah.
fucking right behind a Poppet, like.
Yes, exactly. They're the emo kids.
Axolotls are the
will be
popular
the
bullies,
boy.
100%.
Which one?
Axolotls, popular bullies.
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
That's easy.
Yes.
Easy pick.
Oh, Battalion.
Dumbass little jocks. Battalion?
Oh.
Class clown / derogatory?
True. Derogatory. Damn, Battalion.
Theater kids? I could see theater kids, yeah. I could see theater kids, yeah.
I think they-
I feel like Battalion would be the type
Yeah.
to like drop jokes that just didn't land. You know what I mean? Like, what the Sigma? And the rest of the class like goes,
They'd be both a class clown. They'd also cry. They'd be theater kids.
damn.
Yeah, they're everything. they're all of that.
Fair. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I think Colter would be pretty well behaved, right? Like do their work.
Yeah, they're
work hard,
probably
and
like
be
the
relatively quiet.
academics. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
the model students.
Mhm,
But then they
mhm.
beat up people outside of school.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe. Straight A kids. Yep. Now, who among
Yeah.
the actual Stars-EN people would cry on the first day
Oh,
of
who
school?
like the people?
Yeah.
Cry first day of school.
I definitely will. I definitely did. Now,
you were a cry first day of school time to
yeah.
kid a kid?
Here's like what happened to me on the first day of school here in South Elysium, right?
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, I have this weird thing where when I'm really nervous when I was a kid, I just gag. I just.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first day of school, I was at home, and I was, you know, my mother was gonna drive me to school, and during the drive to school, I was like, and then when I finally went to the classroom, I was in the, you know, the door. I opened the door, and I was like, no. I didn't throw up. I'd never throw up. It's just I just.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
I'm like, whoa, no. And then I remember, because there was also like an exam before that. That was the first day of class, but there was like a little exam before, so you can get accepted, get enrolled.
On your first day of class?
No, before
like
the
as
first
a
day.
baby?
There's like a test. It's like an audition or something.
Holy shit, okay.
Yeah. Then during that time, I remember I did the test or something.
What happens if you fail? You just can't go to school forever? You're just fucked?
No, it's because I came from another place where they only speak English.
Okay,
So when I went to South Elysium, they needed to know if I can speak in South Elysian. So I had a test to do that. Yeah. And then I did that test.
That makes sense.
Then after which I was crying because I don't want to do this anymore. Then I went out of the classroom and I was crying because we scheduled because we wanted to go to the Mission Impossible movie after. But then I noticed the time, it was already past the time for the Mission Impossible movie. So I was crying. So I want to watch Mission Impossible. Then my mother came and was like, why are you crying? We missed Mission Impossible.
Well, at least you could tell time at that age. That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
That's brutal. That's brutal. I don't remember crying when I first went to school. I don't think I really reacted much. I was pretty sociable at first, at least for all the way up through middle school. And then in junior high, I just went completely dead silent all the way up till most of the way through high school. I was like so quiet, people forgot I had a name. People would just call me Mute.
What? They call you Mute?
Yeah, people just called me Mute.
No way.
Like, oh, that's Mute. Yeah.
What the heck?
Then in high school, I got very loud again. Very loud.
I see. Wait, why did you become quiet?
I don't know, really. I can't remember. I think something happened in, like, you know,
I guess,
primary, I guess it's called primary school.
Up, things happen while you're growing up.
If I'm being honest with you, it was the clinical depression, but also, you know, other things were happening in life. It just, I was no longer confident in being loud, but then high school hit, and I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I got through, what was it, freshman and sophomore year, hit junior year. I was like, I'm tired of being quiet. I'm going to be an asshole. And I was. And then people liked me way more. And I was like, well, that's fucking weird. That's a weird lesson to teach me. The ruder you are, the more people like you.
That's actually true. Yeah.
Terrible lesson to learn. I had to learn the hard way. That was only when you're a kid. That is not how it works when you're an adult.
For me, I just slept through high school. I slept.
Same. I didn't do sleeping.
And people were, teachers were like complaining as well. Why do you keep sleeping? And I was like, it's break time. It's lunch time. And I'm finished eating. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna nap. I want to get through this as fast as possible. Go home, and play whatever. Like I want to go play video games. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, or when we were waiting for the teacher, you know, there's nothing happening. Of course, I'm gonna sleep.
Hell yeah. I'd sleep during class. I'd be like, all right, lesson's over, nap time. They're like, you finish homework? I'm like, yep, already finished it. I'm done.
Sleep.
Good night.
Sleep.
Good night. Then I got to the point in high school where I didn't even do my homework. I'd show up and I'd be like, it's nap time. They're like, do you sleep at home? I'm like, yep. They're like, so you sleep like 16 hours a day? I'm like, yes, I do. Good night. Yes, I do. Good night.
We're growing boys. We need sleep, even
exactly.
During school. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man, that was fun. Oh wait, that was fun, but also not. I don't want to go back to school. No way.
No.
I'm okay.
People keep saying like, oh, once you get older, you'll miss school. I'm like, maybe I haven't gotten older yet. I don't fucking know, but like, it ain't there. I don't miss it. I'm not interested.
I'm happy that you only live once, and I'm already done with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, listen, if I could live multiple times, I'd take that. But like, I don't want to go back to school.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's like psychopathic when people write stories about like immortal characters. Like, yeah, and he's still in high school. I'm like, are you sure about that, Edward Cullen? You sure about that motherfucker? Because I don't want to go back.
No way. Wait, who amongst the others would cry? Would there be cry in like the actual people?
I bet Flam would cry.
Oh, really?
Gerard would 100% cry because he's a
He's just
boy.
crying just in general. Yeah.
Goldie would cry. He'd get overwhelmed socially. So wait, all of ARMIS would fucking cry.
Everybody would
You
cry.
babies. You fucking babies.
Shinri. No.
I don't think so.
Probably
I think
not.
he'd be pretty stoked
Battle.
about it.
That'll.
Maybe?
Nah.
It depends on what happened. Does he trip and fall on his ass as soon as he steps over the threshold? Yes. Yes, he'd cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would Haka cry? I think Haka would get along. I think Haka thrives in social situations. I think Haka would be fine.
No, Hawk could just be loud.
Yeah, he'd be loud. Yeah. I don't think Altair would
Altair,
cry.
Axel, nah. They
I
wouldn't.
don't think Axel would cry.
Yeah.
No.
Axel would still be like a freaking bully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Axolotl, Axel. They'll do the same. But yeah. But thank you so much for asking this question, for submitting this question. Gray Saturns, thank you. That was a fun question. Let's do one more before we go to the news. Let's see.
500 more! Woo, woo, woo!
Oh, this is a fun one. This is a weird one.
Gerard was a jock, remember? Someone said.
Huh?
Man, somebody should have bullied Gerard more. I'll do it.
How? Who are his
I'll handle
classmates that he became a freaking jock?
Wait a minute, this guy? This fucking anime boy? He was a jock? Who the fuck let him do that?
If there was a jock ranking in like the South Elysium, he'd be like the lowest. He's still a jock. He's just the lowest. Wait, what's the question? Here. This is a good question. You like bugs, right?
All right.
Insects?
I do like bugs.
RG Yuki. Okay, for Ruze. If a mosquito decided to be a menace, what part of body is the most irritable, annoying place they will bite?
In between the fingers of the armpit. That was easy.
Yes!
Didn't even think about it.
Yes! Actually, it's...
or eyelid, actually. Which
eyelid, yeah. Actually, even the finger itself. You know, this very thin, the thin skin in the finger?
Yeah.
If you get a-
that'd be annoying, I guess.
If you get a mosquito bite there, it'll just hurt forever. Because it's a very like, taut area.
True. Yeah. The skin's
also
stretched
armpit.
very thin there.
What would you have done to be bitten the armpit?
You know, if you're just like laying there, you ever like tuck your put your hands up behind your head, you know, and like lay back
Josh
in the grass. And
Hutcherson?
just, like, yeah, you Josh Hutcherson it while you're resting because you don't want your hair in the dirt.
And then
you know?
they get you in the
Yeah,
armpit.
they fly in and they get you right in your little fucking pit, brother. That's why you never expose your pits. I've got my like ventilation shafts in my outfit, as you know, but I never lift my arms if my jacket's off because I know better because the mosquitoes see my pits.
Because the
Or
mosquitoes.
someone will see my pits, and in the modern era, apparently that's some people's thing. Which I mean, I do everything I can to ruin people's fetishes because that's my fetish.
Then the other one you said was, wait, I'm thinking someone said here in chat, the eye?
Yeah, eyelid would suck. I said that as the third one.
No,
yeah.
the actual eye.
Ooh, yeah, that would
Wait.
suck. Ow.
Would the eye react the same?
It would be a really quick way into the bloodstream, I guess. So whatever diseases it had would go in immediately. So that sucks. I don't think the eye can react by bumping up because you would probably just get like a blood clot in your eye.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if it'll swell like a normal mosquito.
I don't think it could swell. Because swelling's a skin reaction to like infection or like or irritation. Like eyes don't have that reaction.
I don't think the eye can swell. It'll just stab, your eye and get to the insides, and that's a weird thing. Probably.
Now, Dahan, if you're ever in a situation where you've exposed your balls to a mosquito, you get what you fucking deserve. All right. Like, I'm sorry, but you deserve that.
Yeah, you deserve that. I wonder if that's ever happened. Probably.
Oh, it's happened.
Yeah,
of course
for sure.
it's happened. You know how many times that's probably... You got to think about, like, your average fucking medieval peasant. You know how many times this has happened in the history of humanity?
True,
like,
true.
a lot. Like, cavemen and shit. No underwear, just a loincloth at best, if they wore that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone also said
I'd be walking through a swamp, cup in my hand.
Yeah, so if you were naked, you're going through
you're
a
fucked.
swamp, what would you cover?
You got to
Not your
choose
face,
to cover your
right?
pits or cover your genitals. I cover genitals, I'm sorry.
You'd risk your armpits getting bitten instead.
I don't care. Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Screw the middle of your fingers, just not the balls. Someone said also that the inside of their nostril.
Oh, that would suck. It's kind of like, have you ever gotten like a blemish inside your nostril?
Like a pimple or something?
Yeah. That's a terrible feeling.
That
So
is
it'd have to
terrible.
be like that, I imagine. That would suck. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, or on the like edge of your lip or whatever. If you ever gotten on there. Whew,
Oh
that
yeah,
stings.
yeah.
That shit's painful.
Mhm. That's bad. My question is, do cockroaches bite?
No, I mean technically yes, but they can't hurt you.
Wait, so because there are instances where sometimes people wake up and they have like a big swollen like eye or something, and they say they were bit by a cockroach. Can that happen?
That's pink eye, and it's because you have shit particles on your pillow because you're not washing your shit enough, or your hands, or you're like, I don't know, itching your ass and rubbing your eye in your sleep for some reason. I don't know.
No, not
That's
the
why you
actual
shower
eye,
at
not
night.
the actual eye, just the outside.
Oh, okay.
The eyelid.
I don't think cockroaches could do that. They might have like spiders or bed bugs or something, or maybe like some sort of
Probably something
like
else, right?
aggressive
Because
flea.
if I remember correctly, there was someone who told me that cockroaches don't. Wait, maybe they don't bite, but they do something. that
Roaches
leads to
itchy and bites
irritation.
hurt. I've never been bitten by a roach, and I've handled roaches.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, there's some people that said they just don't. Or something.
Huh.
And they're getting a bad rap for that. Oh, you were bit by a cockroach, and then, no! Maybe. I don't know.
Could be an allergy. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
It could be
probably,
an allergy.
yeah, probably an allergy. Yeah.
Oh, have you ever dealt with horseflies? Those are fun. Those bite hard.
What now?
Horseflies. Look it up. Look up how big a horsefly is.
Horsefly.
Yeah, when I was a kid, me and my siblings used to play dodge the horsefly, basically, because we'd be in the river or whatever.
What the hell is this?
And you had to, like, dive down underwater fast enough that they wouldn't get you, because a horsefly will latch on your ear, or they'll land on your cheek and bite you, or your shoulder, and ooh, it stings like a bitch.
Oh, there are flies that sting?
Well, I think they, like, cut you or bite you or something. I don't know.
Whoa.
They hurt, though.
Oh, there's a horse here that's been slashed by multiple horseflies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wow. Okay. God
Yeah,
damn
we
it.
made a game out of it. We'd be like, get underwater in the river before the horseflies bite you. Because sometimes you'd have, like, upwards of, like, 8 to, like, fucking 12 flying around. It's just like, God damn it, dude.
Ooh. What we have here are like flies that just don't care. You know those types of flies? They're bigger than
Wait,
a
don't
normal
care.
fly, and they just stay wherever they are.
Catch them
Like-
and eat them. Teach them a lesson.
Like even if you like put your hand, if you swipe your hand near them, they just stay there. They don't care.
That sounds like an easy fucking kill. Start
Yeah,
murdering.
they're easy to dispatch, to kill, right? But
Yeah.
it's just funny when you're just trying to
Shoo them away.
Yeah, shoo 'em
They're
away.
like, no.
because they're
No,
super
I
big.
won't.
Because if you kill them, then they leave a big mess there. So go away,
Oh
go
my
away, and they just don't do nothing. They don't do anything.
What is going through that stupid little animal's head to look at a giant that is multiple hundreds of times bigger than it? That's essentially like if a building
Yeah.
swatted at you and
Yeah.
you're like, nah, I'm gonna thug it out. You
Yeah.
just stare at it. You're like,
Oh, they're called bangao here. Bangao.
ah.
I wonder what the real name
bongo
is.
or bongo?
Bangao.
Bongo.
Bangaw.
Bongo.
Blowflies?
Ah.
Blowflies. I guess. They're pretty cool. They're
I'm-
very because
they're
they're
looking
big
to say,
flies, they're very
nah, I'd
colorful.
win. Oh, that's cool. So
Yeah.
they have like that sort of like black, purple, and like greenish iridescence.
The iridescent color.
That's
It's
cool as
Very
fuck.
cool. But hey, mosquitoes don't bite the balls, please.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, so now let's move on to the news. There's not a lot of news, but here's the news
Okay.
intro.
That was me doing that. Whoa. Oh, clean.
And for the news, you need to help me with this.
Okay.
How do I make a text box that just, if I type a text in it, it just automatically like enter the text for me.
What
So-
are you trying to get done? My name is Count Van Donut.
For example, look at
and
this.
Today we're
Look
going
at
to be
this.
talking about the new. Okay.
If I do this, why does it become smaller and smaller?
Oh, that's because in your OBS source you haven't set it to like cycle down when you type on it. I think what you need to do is set it so it has a permanent bounding box, so it can't go outside the box essentially, and it doesn't shrink the text.
Permanent bounding box. Okay. I'm gonna
I mean, I
ask
could
you
open
this
mine and check
later.
for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We'll do it later. We'll do it.
Because look at this. It's very small. I need to press enter for everything.
That is very small.
There we go.
Yeah, you could just enter it if you want to do it manually, but that's a hassle.
Okay, so here we are. Now, our first article is... I'm going to link it in chat, so you can read it if you want. Here we go. There we go.
Don't click that. It's a virus.
It is. I got your email and password and everything. So over in Push Square...
Nani the fuck?
Nani the fuck? DAFAQ? I said FAQ, not FU, you know, not the normal one.
What? F-U-C-K? Fuck?
Yeah.
Like fucking? Like fucker?
FAQ. The
Ah,
FAQ. FAQ.
Like a facsimile.
Frequently asked question.
Oh.
Yeah. The FAQ. That's what I
I
say.
see.
You said the other one. You said the...
No, I didn't.
You said the FUC.
Hey, remember when you were dying coughing before this and you needed to take a cough drop like a little animal? Poor, sickly Victorian child.
Yeah, true. I was like,
Oh, dang
hello,
it.
Ruze.
Hello, governor. All right, what's this article? I'm going to click it, I guess.
From
I'll
Push
take the
Square.
virus.
Baldur's Gate 3 reveals utterly ridiculous player stats for 1-year anniversary. Now, one of the very first little conversations me and Ruze had pre-debut was just about Baldur's Gate. Like, oh, I played Baldur's Gate. Then I was like, ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
this? That's what you meant by stats. Brother, I'm such a fucking sweaty little goober basement-dwelling nerd that I thought you meant, like, broken builds. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Oh, no. They released, like, new stats, like, but I'm just going to say here. For example, 93% of players made their own character, you know, stuff like that, right? So, the most popular origin character is Astarion, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
sense.
he has one of the better narrative arcs.
The second one didn't make sense to me. Gale?
Yeah, that makes sense. He's a wizard. That's like the most busted class in 5e period.
Okay. I didn't expect people to like Gale more than Shadowheart, because Shadowheart seems to be like the really popular one on Twitter.
You can also assume that Shadowheart is the popular one on Twitter because a lot of the audience is romancing Shadowheart more so than playing as Shadowheart. Right.
True. So the gap is really big as well. 1.21 million for Astarion and 1.20 for Gale. Then 86.86 million for Shadowheart. I'm like, oh, really? Interesting.
Checks out.
Yep. Paladin is the most popular class.
Really? Well,
I guess it is
really?
It's very normie, I guess. You know,
I
sword
don't
and
think
board.
so. I think Paladin is normie in like a vacuum, but Fighter is typically the well, Paladin does have one really busted ass mechanic that never got fixed in 5e.
What was it?
So I could see why. This is gonna get really nerdy, but I'll explain it really fast.
Do it.
So basically, paladins have an ability called Divine Smite, which when they hit an enemy, they could choose to activate a Divine Smite that does like 1d8 holy
They do
damage.
additional like holy damage, yeah.
Right. And they get more charges of this as they level up. However, there is no rule written in 5e that says they can't just drop them all on the same hit. Where like a rogue only gets one sneak attack per turn. A paladin can say, I'm using all of my divine smites right now all at once. And they can wait until they confirm the hit first. So if they roll a 20, they're like, I crit, I guarantee double damage, I drop all like 8 divine smites, all of them do double damage. So it's like, I see. They're the big Nova explosion class in most cases.
And honestly, I actually think I also made a paladin. Yeah.
I ran a rogue for like 3 levels and then ran an Oath of Ancients paladin for a lot of it. So I was a thief rogue, Oath of Ancients paladin for most of my
Oh, that's cool. Rogue and paladin? Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was using a longsword that was like called the Sword of Songs and it scaled off dex. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Didn't know you can do that.
Yeah, it was cool.
And sorcerer, fighter. So I didn't quite understand sorcerer actually. I think I got like paladin plus sorcerer at one point. Or warlock.
Sorcerer's cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorcerer is the one with the what's the one with the points? You get little like points to
the
double
sorcery
your
points.
spell or
That's
something.
sorcery.
Yeah, sorcery points. Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, I didn't quite understand it, but I had it. Whatever.
They're cool. They're like wizards that never trained, but the idea behind sorcerers is that they're so innately magic they can bend the way magic works. So you could double a spell or make it go twice as far or shoot
that's
2
pretty cool.
versions. Yeah.
And the last one's
It's
a
pretty
cleric.
cool.
I was expecting monk to be the last one.
I can't believe Cleric's the least popular, considering Cleric and Druid are probably by far the most busted classes in D&D 5e. Like, significantly busted, and they're in the bottom 3.
I mean, I guess because if you say cleric, it's kind of like just a healing class or something. If you
think that, but they're
just
not.
with the description. Yeah, that's one of the things I found funny about D&D, is that cleric, people were saying, I only watch Critical Role, but cleric is more like they have like a mace. Or
yeah,
something.
they're like
mace,
they used to be what Paladin is now. They used to be like the
big
fighter
heavy
slash
armor
healer.
class. Yeah, with just some holy stuff. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like clerics. Okay, it's just typically I don't go for any like sort of like super holy class, just because I feel it can be narratively limiting. Not that it has to be, but it can be.
Then we got the elf as the most popular race. Makes sense. Followed by the half elf, then human.
Let's go. Let's go. I think human's the most popular race in tabletop, actually.
I was expecting this to actually be human, like the most popular
Same.
is human, because
Yeah.
for example, even in Final Fantasy 14, I think the most popular one is like the human.
I don't blame people. Human's cool. I get it.
Humans usually just look good. It look
Yeah.
conventionally
I mean,
good.
they're the bog standard, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're the ones you always build off of.
Yeah. Then the last one is a halfling. People don't want to be.
Yeah, halfling and gnome are the least popular in
Yeah.
actual D&D too. Actually, gnome is the least popular race, period, by far, and halfling is the third least popular.
Oh, look, the least popular here is dwarf, gnome, and halfling.
I'm surprised dwarfs is low down as it is. People love dwarfs, but I guess the like hardcore dwarf lovers are usually more action gamers or strategy gamers than they are like CRPG gamers.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can see that.
Then Githyanki is right before dwarf.
I can't believe Githyanki is more popular than dwarf. I'm genuinely a little stunned.
I feel like that's because of Lae'zel. I don't know. Maybe.
I guess, but like, what about before you met Lae'zel? I mean, I feel like most people would look at them and be like, oh, weird toad people with like sort of skeletal faces. Odd.
That's actually pretty cool about the Githyanki. Their facial structure. It's like
Yeah, I think it's cool that they're kind of alien looking.
yeah, they're like skulls. They look like skulls actually. It's like thin skin over their skulls.
Yeah, it's weird how like pulled up their noses and stuff. But I mean, I guess you know, if you want them to look different, yeah.
Then here, the most kissed companion is Shadowheart. 27 million kisses.
Lost.
I love
I
this
lost you entirely for a second there. I went deaf.
27 million kisses for Shadowheart. Damn. Then Astarion has 15 million kisses.
Well, with the amount of Astarion posting I see online, I figured Astarion would have won, but okay.
Yeah, true. Then Minthara is the least loved, with only 169,937 kisses.
I can fix her. I cannot fix her. I killed Minthara.
Me
on my
too.
run.
I killed him too.
I was like, listen, I want to like you. I genuinely do. And like, you're cool, but I'm pushing you off this cliff.
We're not gonna talk about the others here. It's a little bit NSFW. Then
Oh yeah? You sure? What's wrong?
30% betted the bear.
30% of you are fucking
30%.
freaks.
30%. 1.1 million players got physical with the Emperor.
Okay, 1.1 million of you are fucking freaks.
Tentacles.
Well, to be fair, 63% of them chose that the Emperor's more humanoid form.
Yeah, the Guardian form.
Only 37% of that were like, oh yeah, give me that
Keep
fucked
the
up
tentacles.
lamprey mouth. Yeah.
Oh man. The dog petted over 120 million times. People love the dog more than Shadowheart.
Let's go. As they should,
120
as they
million
should.
times, yes. Owlbear was also petted 41 million times.
Okay.
There's a discrimination between dogs and owlbears.
That's fair. Totally earned. Dogs are cool.
What else is here? 141,000 petted the cat. What?
His Majesty. Oh, they
the
tried
cat
to pet
is-
His Majesty.
yeah,
He's not gonna let you
yeah.
though.
He's very snappy.
Hmm.
Then wait, did you do honor mode?
No, but I did want to do an honor mode run.
That's like the highest difficulty, right?
I think it's the one where if you die, you lose.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's a
just show-
permadeath.
it deletes your
permadeath,
file.
Yeah. So out of 1.2 million that did that, 140. Oh wait, no, 1.2 million playthroughs just ended because of honor mode.
That's awesome.
a lot. That's great.
Wait, it doesn't delete it. It actually just drops it into a custom mode. Wow. And 76% of those players were still willing to just delete their game and start over. That's pretty fucking cool.
I see. Impressive discipline. That's great. I love Baldur's Gate 3.
It's a good game.
I think they're not going to be doing Baldur's Gate anymore, Larian. I think they separated from the D&D brand, I think.
Yeah, Larian's stepping away from Baldur's Gate for now. I think they're going back to their Divinity Original Sin franchise, probably.
But I'm looking forward to their next game. This game was really good. I remember talking to you about it like pre-debut, and I was like, I played Baldur's Gate 3, and you're like, yeah, I played it too, then I started over.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I got to Act 3, and then I quit.
Act 3, then you quit, then started over. Like, what? What? Okay. So that is for the first article. This next article, I wonder, do you have any interest in Final Fantasy at all?
It's a very vague back of the mind interest, but yeah, it's there. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, yeah, Final Fantasy.
I wonder,
it's a strawberry.
Do you plan on playing Final Fantasy 16 if it released on PC?
Yeah, I think so. At some point. Hey, your text is really small again.
There we go. I had to press enter 3 times. So, latest NVIDIA driver includes a Final Fantasy 16 profile, suggesting PC news may come soon. F16 was this game was so good to stream as well. I had so much fun. I was screaming the entire time. It was so good.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Kind of want it to be turn-based still, but I mean, maybe I'll get used to it.
Do you know the Expedition Claire Expedition 33? Do you know about that? No? Wait, Claire Expedition 33. Now, this is what I assume the people who want turn-based for Final Fantasy want in their Final Fantasy. They just want the Final Fantasy graphics with a turn-based thing. I'm gonna link it in chat here.
All right.
Anyway, it's a Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's like a high-definition turn-based RPG. It looks really good. It's a turn-based game. So, people who want turn-based for Final Fantasy, you better show up for that. But anyway.
This is bearded, dude.
Yeah. And that
facial
guy's
hair
voiced,
in my Final Fantasy?
that guy's
no
voiced
way.
by Clive from FF16 as well. So
respect.
So that's pretty cool. So in the NVIDIA driver, apparently there's a stuff for Final Fantasy 16. So it's about to come out, maybe. So the additional profiles for the game and the demo suggest that a release may be coming sooner than later. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the news, basically. Final Fantasy 16 coming out to PC. I know a lot of people were waiting for FF16 to come to PC. And, you know, people who watch my stream know I love 16 so much. 16 is pretty divisive, actually, for the fan base.
Really?
Because it was very
I like the world
serious. Yeah.
Oh.
It was very, very serious when there's this other game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which has, like, chocobo racing. It has many, many mini games and stuff. Huh?
I feel like definitely any like JRPG would benefit from having a lot of silly stuff and should still lean a little bit into the silly side of things. I like 16's world, and I do like that it seems to take a very serious political tone. Like, cool, medieval politics. But I still think it should be tempered with silliness. Even, like, your most serious stories, like, let's look at Lord of the Rings, have a lot of levity with, like, you know, the way Gimli and Legolas behave with each other and shit like that, or fucking Merry and Pippin.
The thing about 16 is that I think it was very inspired by Game of Thrones. It's very evident that it was very inspired by Game of Thrones. But I think the story was fun. I love the story, but I don't think it had the same, like, nuance that Game of Thrones had. So there was this kind of weird thing where it's super serious, super political, and taking itself very seriously, but the story isn't like as complicated or as nuanced as Game of Thrones. So
that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I think that's the weird thing that people were like, it's so serious you can't do anything else. I guess there's a Moogle. That's maybe the only like bright thing about it. There's a Moogle.
I feel like there's an unfair inherent debuff to especially like anything vaguely anime themed or like even vaguely cartoony. And like 16 has realistic graphics, but you could still tell it's still very over the top anime energy. And there's this unfair expectation that they have to almost be perfectly written to be taken seriously if they're trying to go for a serious tone.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair, but I also get it because I would not want to go into a game like that expecting like Game of Thrones level like political intrigue, and then it falls short. I'd be disappointed.
Yeah, since as you said, the story isn't like perfect, even if it's taking like a serious route to it. I think because of that, it could have benefited with just more levity for sure.
Yeah.
And because it's more anime still, even if it's like more most Western Final Fantasy so far, it's still anime, and they should have put a little bit more like anime fun stuff in it, I think.
Listen, I watched a lot of your streams, and it might be the air quotes most Western Final Fantasy so far, but is Western through the lens of a very not Western perspective on what Western is. And I'm like, just put goofiness in here. It's fine.
Yeah,
like Tales of has a lot of serious tones, but goofy stuff.
It's still very much Japanese for sure. But yeah, let's see. Did you play Final Fantasy IX?
No. The only Final Fantasy I ever played was 7, and well, not ever. Sorry. The only Final Fantasy I played that was like a mainline Final Fantasy game was I played 4 or 3, I think, as a remake at one point on like I think I played it on DS, maybe like my older sister's DS. And I played 7 on the original PlayStation, like way past its prime, unfortunately, and I only played the first 2 discs, I want to say. I played a little bit of 12, but I haven't gotten very far.
I'm trying to think if you'd like Final Fantasy IX, because 9 is my favorite. And
is that the one with the kid with like the little tail or whatever?
Yeah. It's I guess the most fantasy, typical fantasy.
Really?
Of all of them, I think. Yes, even more than 16. 16, it's more than that, because there's a guy with a tail, and stuff like that. I have a feeling you'll like it, but I don't know if you're willing to go back to like a PlayStation 1 era Final Fantasy, considering your
really
interest
struggled
for the series
going back
at all.
to 7.
Yeah.
I also struggled going back to like, no, this is gonna hurt you, but I tried to play Kingdom Hearts 1 like a year or 2 ago, and I did beat it, but my God, did I struggle to stay engaged in that game.
I get it. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 1 again, and what's definitely true is that the first like hour or 2 of Kingdom Hearts is just really, especially if you didn't play it in the era itself. I feel like it'll filter a lot of people. It's like, what is going on? You're in Destiny Island. You're just going and racing with Riku or something. And like,
it was odd, yeah.
But I've been
I feel
playing
like the gameplay is just a little slow, but that's because they're still learning the system, obviously.
Yeah. I've been playing it. I'm probably around maybe 7 hours into it, and I'm like, oh yes, yes, please. So I'm very
fair. I want to try too, but I have a little bit. All right, here. This is gonna be. You're not maybe gonna like this. I kind of blame Kingdom Hearts for the way Final Fantasy's battle system has evolved, and I kind of don't like it. I like parts of it. There's things I like about it, but I don't think every action RPG needs to become Kingdom Hearts. But on the other hand, I'm biased and unfair because I'm happy every time an action RPG becomes a Dark Souls-esque type of game, and that's not fair because not every game needs to be that either.
Yeah, I think what happened was, people in general were like trending towards like action games, real-time action and real-time cinematics. Big ass.
Bring back turn-based. It's still cool.
Yeah, people were going in that direction. Like the whole industry was going that direction, and I think Square Enix was like, yeah, we got these guys who can make. These are the only guys who we have that can make this type of gameplay. So maybe let's veer into that ish. But they don't have the expertise, and I feel like 16 was definitely the one where they were like, it's maybe the best one. I love Kingdom Hearts, but 16 had the Devil May Cry guy. In terms of like the general mainstream action hack and slash type of game, 16 is definitely their best one. 15 was good, but not really with the gameplay. 16 is plays more like a traditional, like the Devil May Cry, and it's really good.
I never really got into Devil May Cry. I felt very like hack and slash, like just click without any real thought process behind it. I could be wrong because I didn't play it for a long time.
I mean, it depends.
But to me, it felt very unrewarding.
It depends on how much effort you put into it. You can definitely just hack and slash your way through square over and over, and you'll get through the game for sure. But if you go out of your way to do combos, even if it's not necessary, then it becomes fun-ish in that way. Do you like any hack and slash, like action game? in that
no,
style?
I mean, I have in the past, but I tend to just get really bored if it's not really measured combat. Like, the reason I prefer something, okay, so let's look at an example, right? So you've got Devil May Cry versus something like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a slower paced, arguably more boring game from like a purely viewer standpoint. Understandably, it's incredibly slow paced. Everything's very measured. You have to take your time and think about what you're doing. But to me, that's more fun because you have to like read your opponent and get a good hit in and make sure you dodge at the right times. Where in games that are hack and slash, I feel like it doesn't matter if you get hit. It doesn't matter if you hit your opponent. As long as you're hitting the button, that's what matters.
Yeah,
and
I get
that's
you.
cool, but
For me, in terms of like Dark Souls stuff, I just realized this while I was playing Liza P recently. It's like I enjoyed them, but I just realized, for example, for one weapon, you just have like maybe 5-ish animations, maybe 6 or something. You got you got the main combo, then you got your R2. And then some other variations of it, and that's it. And I was like, I'm enjoying this, but I, you know, the thing about Devil May Cry stuff is that you get so many skills and so many ways to juggle your enemies and stuff like that. It's kind of like fighting game, where you just get so many tools, and you can use in different ways. Whereas for me, for Dark Souls, it's literally just you just have a few animations and make the most of it.
That's right. We run a quality build, so you can switch your weapons constantly.
yeah. That's why they also give you like a second slot for weapon in Liza P or something. And I guess in Elden Ring,
3 in Elden Ring. You technically have 6 if you want.
Yeah. So I guess
which is bonkers.
Yeah, it increases based on how many weapons you're learning and using, I guess. But each weapon just
for me,
has,
I always go through those games with tons of like different weapons. So I have different like animation styles to use. Though I favored running through just dagger recently because I like the challenge of it. But I will say Devil May Cry, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's just a game where it doesn't feel like there's stakes because I don't give a shit about like, oh, this looks so cool. This looks so cool. It's just fluffing games with me. So the reason I hate most modern top-down action RPGs like Diablo likes. No offense, Blizzard. But I think any game where you're like killing billions of monsters on the screen at the same time, pushing one button is boring. Like, yeah, it's flashy. I don't give a fuck. If there's no threat that I'm gonna die or I don't have to use the right move at the right time, I'm bored.
Yeah, I think top-down RPGs like that, like Diablo and stuff, kind of combine the just little animations, just a few animations for a weapon, and then a bunch of enemies like Devil May Cry and stuff like that, and it's just trying to. It combines those, and I'm not a fan of those games as well. The Diablo stuff.
I like them when they're good. I'm excited for Path of Exile too. That's what I'm looking forward to. I think they're probably gonna strike the right balance.
I saw that and I was like, this might be the one that, you know, in the way Baldur's Gate 3 was kind of cool for CRPGs. I feel like Path of Exile 2, maybe. At least to me.
For the action RPG, I hope so. I want to play it. I think we should get together as like a group for ARMIS and we all just play a different character or a different like class. And run through some of that. I think it'd be a ton of fun. Also, I'm really choppy. We know. Sorry.
Yeah, you were choppy for a second there. I hope we get perms for that.
Maybe. If we don't, then I'm gonna start just breaking the perms rules and doing what I want in that.
I mean, we can still play that game offline. But you know,
I guess.
Okay, so that's it for that article. Final Fantasy 16 coming soon-ish, probably. Next article and the last one for our news is this. It's pretty funny. It's pretty interesting from Video Games Chronicle.
Hold on, I gotta wait for it to load.
Okay, let me copy the news thing. Wow, it's so small again. Here.
What?
Official JP Street Fighter tournament run by Pharma Company punishes players for not sleeping enough.
What the hell?
SF6 tournament taking place in Japan will penalize players if they don't get enough sleep beforehand. It's an official Capcom-backed tournament being held by SS Pharmaceuticals to promote its sleep drug Drool. What, they have a budget to do a Street Fighter tournament for their sleeping drug? Okay.
Right?
The tournament will have special rules that introduce sleep points to the equation. Players are required to get at least 6 hours sleep in the week leading up to the tournament, a total of 42 hours per person, and 126 for the whole team.
Hate that.
How do they measure this?
Yeah, how do you check? How do you know?
Yeah, if the team's total sleep hours are less than 126 by the time the tournament starts, they will be penalized by 5 points for every hour of sleep deprivation.
Whoa!
Whoa. They said sleep is not just for getting rid of daily fatigue, the tournament website says, because it gives our bodies and minds the power to challenge ourselves.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
This is a funny one because,
That's so. I mean, as like a brand new fighting game savant, as the best fighting game player that ever lived, obviously, since I just picked up fighting games, I think that I would dominate this tournament with 0 sleep and the negative points.
If you do that, you'll get like a bunch of points deducted. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll still win.
Oh, what if that happens, right? You just win the whole thing, but you just lost because of sleep points.
That would suck.
What
I'd
then?
be mad. I guess
then?
you just lose. I don't know. I guess they give it to the next guy over.
I mean, but you're the real winner. I guess that can happen.
I think so, yeah. I think it can happen, yeah. You need a lot more than 6 hours sleep in a week. I think, Octavio, I misread that. They said 6 hours per day.
Oh yeah, I think that's just 6 hours per day. Probably not 6 hours in the week.
In the week? That sounds like a measly
They're promoting the opposite with that.
Yeah.
Arane says the hilarious thing is that they chose a lot of streamers and VTubers. They all have fucked up sleep schedules. Really?
Good.
Wow. Oh yeah, they did. Wait, I see.
Oh yeah.
So
they did.
Senpai's here. Wow.
Fools.
That's pretty cool.
Fools.
Okay. So, and also, how do they measure the sleep?
I don't know how they're gonna do
they
that.
monitor them sleeping? How do you monitor VTubers sleeping?
Yeah.
Or maybe they have like a Fitbit or something. A smartwatch.
They said everybody a smartwatch to check if they're sleeping, and then I just like I put it around my like fucking like I adopt a dog and put it around his wrist and let him sleep. Just go about my business.
Yeah, they put Pokemon sleep, and this guy has slept for 16 hours today. Huh? There should be plus points for sleeping more than 6 hours. Then.
Yeah, I agree.
Win the tournament
if you sleep
by sleeping.
extra, you should win more.
What if you sleep about 24 hours for the whole week? You win.
I would have won that in high school for sure.
Yeah.
I'd have destroyed that.
So that's it for the Street Fighter tournament run by the Pharma Company. Good luck. Ao and Roboco Senpai. They're
good luck.
I hope they sleep a lot and they win.
I hope they don't sleep at all and get a ton of deducted points and still win.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm okay with that win as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
hey, how come we never
on?
get fun, goofy things like that? Hey, CVS sponsor a fighting game tournament. CVS Smash tournament. Take our new Stay Awake pills, and you'll never sleep again. It's a 36-hour tournament, no rest.
Stay Awake pills? I wonder if that's legal. Probably not.
Well,
just keep the whole population
technically,
awake.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, you've got those like 5-hour energy pills and stuff like that. So I mean.
Oh yeah, you with your energy potion. Stamina potion.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Okay.
That's where my power comes from.
This next article, not an article, but we're moving on to the Holostars news segment. We also do Holostars news every week as much as we can. And this one
hiccuping.
here, yeah, I'm hiccuping.
Or I'll kill you.
It's over. It's done. It's done. Yeah. Hey, Afia, thanks for being a marionette. What? Thank you for joining the marionettes. Hey, Generation 9. Generation 9 marionettes. They're coming up soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this here.
Generation 9.
Yeah. is news from Hololive Production English. The members of Holostars have turned into endearing little puppets. Pre-orders start tonight at 7 p.m. GST over at the Hololive Production official shop. So go check that link for that. It's very cute. But I have one thing to say.
Okay, say it.
Stop using my branding for other people's I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
At first, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I was looking at the color palette, and I was like, oh, because puppets. I'm an idiot. Yeah, guys, stop putting everybody's faces on axes. What? My branding's so strong.
If you're gonna make puppets, I better be part of it. Why am I not in this?
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, cover. Joke. But yeah.
I'm not kidding. Put somebody else on an axe, see if I
put an
don't show
axe.
up.
So you can get that. It's in shop.hololive Pro. It's pretty cute. Wait, are these are sock puppets, right?
I think so. They look like
They
little
look like
hand
sock-
puppets. They're cute.
So these are sock puppets, but the HOLOSTARS-EN one, the Tempest one was Nui's? Nui's?
Yeah, Tempest had Nuis. I think most gens do Nui at some point, I feel like.
Okay. So these are hand puppets. I see. I thought
Yeah,
these were
yeah,
Nui's
yeah,
at
yeah.
first, but apparently looking closer. Oh, looks like you can control the hands. I want to get the
Hell
real.
yeah.
I want to get
Wow,
the real
you really
one.
are getting your whole brand stolen. That's rough.
Yeah. I know, right? These are mine. Why are you selling my puppets?
What if you just buy them all out so no one else can? Just buy the entire stock.
I think, since puppet is part of the title, I should get like a 30%.
Yeah. Where's
There's my
Octavio's
cut.
free merch to make sure
Yeah.
it's still good?
Yeah. So that is the Holostar JP puppets, and damn, the two new segments have to do with puppets. I can't believe it. And then also the release of Octavio puppet. We went through that. We went through that many streams ago. It was fun. The official mascot is out. ARMIS mascots are now complete. And have
Hell
fun with
yeah.
them. Yeah. You can be
We did it. We're all done.
Yeah, we did it. We can go now.
Yeah, finally I'm
Yeah.
leaving now.
That's
Goodbye.
it. This is the whole purpose. We are here to create puppets. I mean, to create.
This is the
mascot.
finale.
Yeah, we're the mascot creation generation.
Brother, I never thought how much puppets come up in a day. You must have a lot of like your branding on things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
You disgust me. I hate you.
Even government stuff have puppets. Actually,
I'm so
Everything.
jealous. You get puppet governments, puppet figureheads of countries. You get puppets. You get
yeah, you get a deodorant.
the fuck. What do we mean? I get a deodorant?
You get a deodorant. The axe effect. That's my title.
Oh,
the axe.
great.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, every time I see a dinosaur, I think of Gerard. Every time I see a puppet, I think of you. If I see anything having to do with birds, I think of Golden. Like, what the fuck do I got? You see a
Deodorant.
firefighter, maybe, and you're like, Crimzon Ruze, baby. I'm like, man, they really fucked me. Where's my branding, brother? Give me a cool animal motif.
Yeah.
Come on, give me something.
You got the human motif
Whoa.
and the short hair motif.
That's all right. I make
That's
my own
something.
branding. I don't need your help. Cover. Fuck you. Bug,
Okay.
I did that myself. You think they did that? I just love bugs. Ding. I do have an axe. True. I do have an axe.
See, perfume.
Oreos.
deodorant, axe.
That's my motif. Look at this.
That's what
Look
you
at
should
this.
have worn in Japan. Axe.
You guys can't give cover credit for any of these. I did that. I did all of those. How dare you? I did these. They're like cookies, cats, axes, being a swamp boy. Nah, that's me, brother.
Swamp?
I did that. Yeah, I like
Swamp?
swamps. Leave me alone.
So if you're swampy, I feel swampy today.
Cookies and cream. True.
Let's go, Crimzon Ruze. What's
I
your favorite
I
ice cream
invented
flavor?
cookies.
Is it cookies and cream?
No.
What?
What's yours?
Mine is double Dutch. Double Dutch. Yeah.
Double Dutch. Okay.
How about
Mine is wait, what is double Dutch? Wait. Back up.
Double Dutch is bunch of chocolate and vanilla. Something.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
ice
good.
cream.
That's tasty. I like that.
Where is it? What is double Dutch ice cream? Vanilla ice cream with cashews, chocolate chips, and marshmallows. Marshmallows?
Cheers. Okay, never mind. Fuck you and fuck that.
What? No, what? I think it was Rocky
no,
Road.
thank you.
Rocky Road? I think it
Ah.
was Rocky Road ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Marshmallows again? What?
Fair.
I don't know anymore. Maybe just chocolate. Strawberry. Let's just go strawberry.
Strawberry? I like-
have decided. Strawberry.
It's vanilla for me, but it has to have chocolate syrup in it, and then you blend it as fast as you can until it becomes chocolate soft serve.
Oh, I see.
You gotta
I
like put a
see.
spoon in it and just go fucking ham. It's a super arm
Ooh.
workout. It's great.
I see. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for liking.
But if not that, chocolate
normal,
banana.
Normal flavors. Banana.
Have you ever had a
Chocolate
chocolate
banana.
banana shake? Woohoo!
That's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, all the flavors in the freaking banana split.
Pretty good.
That's my favorite ice cream, banana split.
Minus the cherry. Fuck the cherry. Get that out of there.
Oh yeah, screw the cherry. Just
Flick
remove
that
the
off the
cherry.
top. I don't
care.
want that.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Remove that. Have you had a
Man, now I
real
want
cherry
chocolate
before?
banana milkshake.
Have you
Like,
had a real cherry?
what do you mean by that?
Like an actual cherry, not one of those canned cherries.
Like a cherry with like a stem in it?
No, because even the not canned cherries, like straight from the tree or whatever, from the plant.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really? They taste the same, but just a little bit different. They don't taste too strong. Like the the typical super red cherries.
The sweet cherry. Yeah, fuck those.
Yeah,
Those are so nasty.
bleh, bleh. I don't like those.
That's why I hate fancy chocolate too. It always has cherries in it. Or caramel.
Oh yeah, why does fancy chocolate always something in it? Like orange.
It's disappointing. It's always disappointing. I always say, my mom always said life is like a box of chocolates. It's overpriced and it'll always disappoint you.
Disappointing. Okay.
Man. I like cheap chocolate. That waxy chocolate,
Yes.
that poor people chocolate. Give me that
Yes.
every time.
They're just this purely sweet chocolate. Yes.
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
I do like dark chocolate still, but I'd prefer like the normal cheap milk chocolate
Hell yes.
than any of these fancy schmancy chocolate with yuzu chocolate with whatever something inside. They
Yeah,
smell,
like fucking hand-picked
they taste-
chocolate that like,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
They taste like perfume. I don't know what's going on here.
Dude, they
Screw
do.
that.
They taste like fucking perfume mixed with like nasty, unsweetened fruits. It's like they like fucking had them hand-picked by dolphins deep beneath the sea, and then mosquitoes suck the sugar out of them, and then deliver the fucking dried-out husk of nasty, ostentatious, decadent bullshit straight to my taste buds. And I don't want it, dude. If I wanted that, I'd go lick a rich person's toilet. I don't need your taste your nasty chocolate. Fuck that. It's yucky. I want poor people chocolate. Thank
Ew.
you.
Yes. Feastables. Have you ever had a Feastable before?
I have no idea what that is, so no.
I keep seeing the memes for that. Feastables. And I'm like, huh? What is that? Okay. Let's go to more questions.
Oh, okay.
More questions, more. You might have answered this already for your Ruzeters, but I just wanted to know. What's your favorite bug?
Oh. I don't know if I have a favorite. I like a lot of bugs. Maybe ants. I like ants.
Ant. Ah,
Yeah.
really? Hey, I linked you a game before, the Empire of Ants.
Empire Undergrowth?
The Empire of Empire of the Ants, and I was like, you'll probably like this. Then you didn't reply.
Yeah. That day I decided I hated you.
God damn it. I linked it to you.
I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'd have to see if I can get perms,
It's a
but it does look interesting.
And it's releasing November 7. It's a super realistic ant game.
What's weird is it has a story. You're like playing as a single
Oh,
ant.
it has a
I thought it was
story?
going to be like sort of an RTS and you were playing as like a hive, but you're playing as a single ant.
As a single
who is somehow
ant?
guiding other ants. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
it's like
but
Bug's Life.
whatever. Kinda, yeah. But like realistic, I guess.
Yeah, it looked really good. I was like, oh, what? Ants are pretty cool.
I'm still curious about it. Ants are really fucking cool. I like ants. I like spiders if you count those as bugs. I mean, they're
Yeah,
not,
spiders. That's my
they're
favorite.
arthropods, whatever.
Spiders.
Spiders are good taste.
I love
Good taste.
spiders.
I like
They're good.
dragonflies a lot. Mantises are cool.
Oh, dragonflies.
Yeah, dragonflies are cool, right?
I've never seen a dragonfly in the past 10 years.
What?
I think they're gone. They're extinct.
No, they're
Yes.
they're not. I just saw one the other day. No, they're not.
Dragonflies extinct. They're threatened.
Bees are cool. Yeah,
They're threatened.
Yeah, they're threatened, but they're not
Yeah.
extinct.
They're almost
I like
there.
fireflies a lot. I grew up with a lot of fireflies.
Oh, I've never seen a firefly, actually.
I've heard some people think fireflies are a myth, and I'm like, no, dude,
Yeah.
they're all over the fucking place. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going extinct, unfortunately, because
Whenever
of
I
climate
watch
change.
anime, there's fireflies. I'm like, that's not real, right? How?
But they are.
Yeah, I've never seen one. Maybe I've seen one, but not like in the same way as you see in anime, where it's like beautiful and it's a romantic scene, and you're with your high school love interest in a high school slice of life anime, and they're like, oh, daisuki desu.
Oh no, that's exactly how it works actually. So what happens is fireflies, when they light up, what they'll do is if they're in great enough numbers, they'll send out a frequency that makes you speak only Japanese for a short amount of time. So even here in the West South Elysium, you know, fucking enough fireflies are around. Beep beep beep. I'm like, oh, daisuki desu. People are like, what the fuck you just say? I'm like, I don't even know what I just said, dude. I don't even know what I just said, dude.
They just like tsuki ga kirei.
Yeah, you got fucking like southern farmers out here being like, daisuki, my love. It's like, damn.
Daisuki desu.
Daisuki desu.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it happens all the time. That's why they're going extinct. Actually, farmers have overhunted them.
They're like the mistletoe in Christmas. You know, if there's a mistletoe, you kiss the person. For fireflies, I speak Japanese.
I don't want to believe that there's any bug that forces you to kiss people. That sounds like that one fungus that possesses ants' bodies and like makes them like kill their colonies.
Oh, like Last of Us, the one in the Last of Us.
Yeah.
Imagine that. What kind of bug would that be?
Cordyceps,
I'm gonna kiss you now,
called, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Strawberry
cordyceps.
got it.
Yeah. Okay, so favorite bugs. Mine is spider. Yours is ant.
I think ants. Yeah, I would say ants is a pretty safe bet. I mean, I like a lot of bugs.
Do you like centipedes and millipedes?
Yeah, they're cool.
Oh, I'm scared of them.
I'm scared of spiders, but I still like them. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, true. I guess it depends on the spider. I've never seen really a poisonous spider. But centipedes, I've never seen like a spider that's really poisonous. I've only seen it on YouTube.
Oh, man, I had a buddy once who picked up a black widow.
Oh, boy.
Stupid ass kid. Yeah, there's been a lot of. I mean, house spiders can be poisonous though, because I've had a lot of. I've lived in places with lots of brown recluse spiders. Those will fuck you up. Brown recluse bite you. What it does is it sets in immediate necrosis. Within hours, your skin will rot off that place.
No.
You'll have a huge pit. Yeah, it's nasty.
Blech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do. I say I love spiders, but I've never really encountered something bad so far. But I think they're pretty cute. They're cute.
They're pretty cool. I think they're really interesting creatures and the apex predator on this planet. If spiders were any bigger, we would have to ask spiders permission before we went outside. They would be in charge.
Okay, next question is. Oh, we only have a few more. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Wait, where's the other question? We got that. We got that. We got that. If Zephyr becomes a human, what is her personality?
Oh.
Let's say you what's the term? Gijinka? Gijinka?
Ah, Gijinka.
Yeah. What if Zephyr becomes a Gijinka? What would it be like you?
You ever seen the movie Split?
Split. Adam Sandler?
Oh.
Split.
I've never seen the movie Split, but I've heard about it.
Oh, Split. Okay. You're gonna be split.
Like that.
You're gonna be split.
Shrug. I don't know. Something. It would be something weird, I'm sure.
The guy with the multiple personalities?
I think so. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. Maybe I'm making a really poor reference here, but I'm sure it'd be something like that.
Bro, I'm looking at the poster now. It's so funny. The tagline. Kevin has 23 distinct personalities. The 24th is about to be unleashed.
Oh! Wow, brother.
Whoa.
Shit. I'm dropping. You're fucking. All right, cool. I'm just watching Kevin's AO3 page, waiting for him to hit that new fan page. Let's go, Kevin. Let's go.
The chains are finally going to be removed from the 24th personality. That's funny. That's funny.
Multiple personality disorder works. That's totally not an unhealthy portrayal of it.
Kevin has finally developed the 24th personality. It's ready to be released to the world.
Shit, he been cooking, brother.
He's been cooking. This new personality is probably the best yet. It's really cool. It's very nuanced.
It's so cool. That's all in maybe one persona, maybe multiple. It's hard to tell. Zephyr's a bit of an anomaly that I'm still learning about as I go.
Ooh,
so
cool,
I'll let you know when I learn about it.
Getting to know stage.
Yeah.
Okay, this next question is, here.
I'm a robot.
This is a good question for you. I saw your voice tweet the other day. How much have you both progressed in learning Japanese? Any other languages you would both like to learn? How's your Japanese lessons now? I mean, Japanese training arc.
Dog water. Dog water.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been moving on it at all. I fell off
No
of
way.
I fell off my daily refit and my daily Japanese. I've been working so hard on like fucking handling holo marches and work stuff and a lot of behind the scene projects that I can't talk about. The cover won't get off my balls about.
Well, you've definitely done more in your Japanese progress than me, because me, definitely, I'm still at the watashi wa banana desu wa stage.
I finished learning hiragana and I'm still learning katakana. So
Nice. That's cool. Hey, that's good. That's admirable. You're learning a new language, Japanese. Are you gonna be speaking in Japanese soon?
Yeah, soon in the next 3 years. Watashi wa banana desu.
Yes. As for me, my Japanese thing is not really progressing too much, because what I wanted to do was do voice lessons first and then Japanese lessons. Because I just know myself. I can't like self-learn it. I'm gonna be doing.
What if I
other
just do
things.
a character voice the whole time I'm doing like Japanese? Like I only speak Japanese, but I speak it in like a fucking stupid ass like. Watashi wa? Like that's just how I speak Japanese
like
from now on. Yeah. Oh, ciao.
Oh, ciao, domo. Yeah, exactly. You're getting choppy here and there, but I can still understand you. Fine.
Perfect.
Oh, this one.
Oh, any other language you would like to learn?
Yeah, any other language. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, I love to learn English.
You're already there,
I'm
bro.
already speaking it. What other language? I kind of want to learn, German. German's pretty good.
Ich spreche das Deutsch nicht so gern.
Yeah.
Zolala.
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 Zolala. Whatever. The only German I know is like Flammenwaffe.
Oh.
That's from Wolfenstein. Flammenwaffe.
Great. Perfect. Flammenwaffe.
Flammenwaffe. Oh yeah. Did you
say to
do you
me?
know the meme? The flamethrower meme? Oh, I'm gonna link that to you someday when I find it.
Anti-baby peeling.
What? What is that? Anti-baby peeling?
Words in German is right. I'm assuming it's a birth control pill.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Now here.
Other language, I guess Gaelic for me.
What's Gaelic? What is that?
It's like the ancient language of like Irish and Scottish people before it was like completely butchered and taken out of existence.
Gaelic. Celtic. Group of Celtic languages. I see. I don't think I've ever heard that.
German or Tagalog, but right now Japanese.
Tagalog.
Tagalog.
Gagu.
Gagu. I only want to do it so I can do more gagu.
Yeah. Do more stuff like that. Maybe one day I can like compile swears from all the different Tagalog dialects.
Oh. Yes. Yeah, and I'll try, and then I'll tell you what, I will go, I'll fly over and I'll try to make it through the country using only those words.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna be happy about that. They're gonna think you're funny guy.
Maybe.
Yeah,
And so they're
then-
like, okay, that was really funny anyway. Like,
Yeah,
let's
then you keep
talk.
saying
I'll be
it.
like, more curse words. Like, wait a minute.
Gagu. Then okay, nah, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
that's
what
enough.
What did you want to ask? Gagu.
Gagu.
Okay,
They're gonna be like, who let this motherfucker off his leash?
But yeah, that's a question. But Iwashi also has another question here. Tavi's mentioned he's interested in trying out DMing for a campaign before. What does Ruze think Tavi's DMing style would be like? I mean, I can tell you right now that it's definitely not gonna be like Ruze's. Or I feel like mine would be more simple. It's like, hey guys, here's a cavern, and there's an enemy at the back. What do you do?
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I think that's DMing in a nutshell. I think honestly, that's like getting the important information across, right?
Yeah.
I think that Octavio strikes me as somebody who views things in a very like what's the word I'm looking for? Not cut and dry, but sort of like an exacting, like let's say a clinical mindset. Like you look at things logically first. So I think you'd probably be a DM who focuses more on like important like mechanical details over narrative details first. And then you'd probably run a pretty straightforward session, I imagine, without too many twists, but probably a certain sense of like eeriness and a like heavy theme around like, I would assume sort of like off-putting vibes more than like straight horror. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I was making my campaign before, I had one like long ago. I was making one. I wanted to play with some friends, and but we didn't have a DM, so I was like, I'll just do it. Let me make the
That's how
setting.
every DM is born.
Yeah. Let me make the setting so we can play. Then, for some reason, I mean, I'm still learning, but I was so focused on like the mechanics of stuff, like because I was thinking of the system where you learn skills in a school, and I was
I see.
That's the thing that stumped me. That's the thing that stumped me, and I was like, okay, let's enter HoloStars.
Oh, you were trying to figure out a way to do like a school setting type of deal.
Yeah, because it's like Persona, the anime influence and stuff, the JRPG stuff. Yeah. Like,
God, I'm gonna give you my honest truth.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm tired of school settings. However, in the specific context of D&D and tabletop, I do think that would be an interesting mechanical.
Yeah.
Basically, work. But I think what you do when you level up, essentially, maybe you could have that be like your classes for a few months or something like that.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't really know how to approach it. The setting was kind of like do you know Trails? The Trails series. Anyway, it's kind of like a military school setting thing, where there's a whole political stuff with factions and kingdoms and whatever. Kind of like that, yeah.
Oh, it's like that one. Is it the one with the turn-based tank shit or whatever? That kind of plays like Final Fantasy Tactics, but it's like more modern or like
kind of like that. Yeah.
Tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, kind of like that. I don't know whether anything's gonna come out of it. I'm excited for your Hollow Marches though. Am I gonna be?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Or is that?
Yeah, of course.
Are we part of the invite for that, or is that?
I'm going. One day invite JP boys once I learn enough JP to be a competent DM, but that'll be a while. We'll see. But
imagine like all your D&D DM stuff in Japanese. I couldn't hear what you said. It was robotic.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I was gonna say what a fucking nightmare that would be.
Yeah, your descriptions
but anyway,
and everything.
Oh my god, I would die trying to have any sort of language in Japanese.
I couldn't understand.
I figured, judging from your face.
Yeah. What is going on?
I'm gonna credit it to my ISP deciding today is a bad day, but that's okay. We're still gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Don't worry. Let's see.
Yeah. Anyway, DM makes fun. Do it. All of you too.
I think that's it actually for our questions. But there's one last thing we need to do before the next week's schedule, right?
I fixed it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's it for the questions. Oh, Iwashi has 2. Yeah, that's it.
Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh.
Thank you, members, for all the questions. Thank you. But there's one. We have a new segment here. Ruze, can you move towards the other side a little bit more? Okay. Now this next segment is called. You disappeared. No, not there. A little bit. Go back. Hey! Rose! Come back! Whoa.
Hey, what's up?
You went circles.
Sorry, I clipped through the fucking universe for a second there.
Okay, now this is the next segment. A new segment, which I'm going to do for all the guests going forward.
Oh, so I get to be the first one.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the best.
This is called Rapid Talk.
Okay. How's
Rapid
that work?
Talk, yes. Where I'm gonna basically give you 2 options, and you're gonna answer which option you know, you prefer out of both without thinking and answering as fast as you can.
Oh, I hate that,
Yeah.
but okay.
No explanation whatsoever. Just say it.
Ah!
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this really fast, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Crimzon Ruze. Bands or solos?
Solos.
Witches or wizards?
Wizards.
Fantasy or sci-fi?
Fantasy.
Floral print, floral print, animal print.
Ugh. Floral print.
No internet, no electricity.
No electricity.
Lose sight, lose hearing.
Lose hearing.
Kangaroo, koala.
Kangaroo.
Foundation or powder?
Foundation.
Dark or bright?
Dark.
Socks on or socks off?
Socks on.
Okay. Congratulations. You did it. You did it.
I'm a genius.
You
I'm a
did it.
genius.
Hey, that's
yep.
great.
Yay!
So that was a rapid talk. I'm still trying to think of the name, but for now it's a rapid talk.
Call it OcTalks.
OcTalk. Happy talk. Oh. Happy talk.
Octane talks. Boom.
Oh, Octane talks.
High octane.
High Octane talks. Okay,
Ah,
that's good. That's okay. Come back over here. Come back over here.
No, I'm good.
Come back over here. You're gonna be
No, I'm
covered.
good.
Come back. Okay. Now we go to next week's schedule. Now, my question to you is, would you want to say anything that you're gonna happen or that you're gonna do next week? You want to spoil anything for us, or depends?
I'm doing the Avalon Cup tomorrow.
Okay. Avalon Cup. If there's anything else you want to tell us, then sure. If not, then yeah.
I'll be doing a Hollow Marches stream next week.
What?
I have a secret collab lined up.
What?
Or wait. Nope, that's later. That's not next week. Ah, but I do have a Hunt Showdown stream next week because the big update's coming.
Oh, nice, nice. Oh, wait. Actually, we're not done yet. We're not done. I forgot. Your TV Tropes. You know what that is?
Yeah, I
TV
know what
Tropes.
TV Tropes is. I've heard of it.
You have a TV Tropes page. Do you know that?
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I linked it to you.
Oh, brother.
We're just gonna
This
go
should be
through it.
good.
We're gonna go through it before we end.
All right,
here.
let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So your
Let's
TV
fucking got
Tropes. TV Tropes page. Pretty cool.
Oh,
So,
okay,
Crimzon
okay,
Ruze.
okay. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I the last one on this list? Why do they hate me?
Here you go. So Elysium's
Okay.
greatest monster hunter and your least favorite idol. It says here you're
Good.
ambiguously human.
What
What?
do you mean by ambiguously?
Huh? He's human. Rumored to possibly
Yeah.
be a demon due to his immense strength.
Demon?
What?
Why,
You mean the people in the
never.
Olympics are demons?
Yeah, so what, Olympians are demons? I got
Yeah.
sharp teeth, and that makes me a demon, so I have a birth defect, and I'm a demon now? Wow.
Something
Wow.
further implied by his pointy ears, sharp teeth, and vague age?
Wow.
You can have pointy ears. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm built
Yeah.
wrong. That doesn't make me a demon, brother. Chill. I'm super normal.
Blatant lies. Insistently claims that he is a regular human. What the heck? Despite his appearance says otherwise. Huh?
Who are you calling
This is
first of all?
this is very offensive.
This is fucked up. This feels like a hit piece
Yeah.
more than a
Yeah.
TV trope. So what is this?
Did a Ruze hater
A
write
hater
this?
must have wrote this. Yeah, clearly. TV Tropes just hates me, dude.
Bling of War. Downplayed in
Oh.
that Ruze believes in the philosophy that combat is pointless without style.
True.
So wears bangles and nail
True.
polish just to give that little extra flair.
If you don't look good kicking ass, why are you kicking ass? Well, they threw a quote of mine up there. That's okay. Maybe they're
Oh.
not a hater. Maybe they're a fan.
Oh yeah, they got quotes here. I think you're the only one with a quote here. What? Oh. Blood Knight.
Wow.
He loves fighting and usually spends group collabs trying to do as much damage to enemies as possible while laughing maniacally. True.
Okay.
British character, British weapon. What?
British or brutish?
Brutish.
I am not British and neither is
British.
Zephyr. Stop. Back up. Wait a minute. Now this really is a hit piece.
British.
Oh, fuck. They're on to me.
Oh no. God, that's offensive.
My bad.
Wields an absolutely massive battle axe. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Cool mask. Do you have a cool mask?
Thanks.
Cross popping veins.
Yeah,
you're
my
Oshimark.
Oshimark.
I thought I was looking at your face and I was like, oh, are there any cross popping veins?
Yeah, I was like, huh?
Early bird cameo. Shows up along with
Oh,
Jordan.
because I was in your.
Okay. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I was there during your debut, so
Yeah.
technically I had an early cameo since I came afterwards.
Fanboy of Homestuck. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite
True,
isekai?
true.
We all know this. This is the most common thing we know about you.
It's not the favorite isekai. It's objectively the best written isekai, and that's because the competition's really bad. Most isekai sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Gadfly. One of his likes to see in his debut is being, in his own words, a thorn in the ass. Who goes to be called a bastard by every member. Hey, what happened to that?
It's still there.
It's
I've already
still
got
in
all
the
of
process?
ARMIS. I've got Battle. I'm pretty sure I got Axel already.
Ah.
I don't think I ever got Altair yet. I got Haka.
I wonder if it's even in their vocabulary. Because you need
I
to
need
use
Shinri
that
and Flayon.
regularly. For like,
Yeah.
to just use it like suddenly, spontaneously.
There's work to do. JP senpais do not think I'm cute. They think I'm super scary and epic and awesome and dangerous and evil and fucked up.
What's the Japanese word for bastard? Maybe they're saying that to you. And you just don't know.
Udasai, maybe? Could I take that? Isn't that like shut up?
Kurosu.
Oh, Kurosu.
Guttural Growler.
Altair did say it? Okay, so we got
Oh, he
Altair
did?
too. Okay,
Nice,
so really all I
nice.
need is Haka and Flayon now.
Nice.
For Ian.
Right there. Almost there.
Yaro or Teme.
Yatta. Teme? Oh, yeah. Teme. Yaro Kuso Gaki? Huh?
Oh.
Kuso Yaro! Yeah! That could work too.
Oh.
Kuso Yaro! Something like
Okay, I'll take that. I'll get
Yeah.
that from them. Don't worry.
that. Tell them, can you call me a Kuso Yaro?
Can you call me a Kuso Yaro? Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Guttural Growler, yes. Hidden Depths.
Oh.
Surprisingly wide vocal range. Shown during his Dead Cell stream. Oh, I know that. I remember that. That was around debut week.
People
debut
were
month.
weirded out by that, which was funny as fuck.
Despite his tough, brash demeanor, he's often the only sane man during whole gen collabs. I don't know.
Depends on the collab.
Have you seen the Lethal Company stuff? My God. Depends. Yeah, it depends on the collab.
Depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Hidden Heart of Gold?
Huh? No, I don't think
Yep.
so. Fuck you.
They got you,
Who do you
even
think
though
you
he'd
are?
never admitted himself. They got you.
No, they did not get me.
They got
They were
you.
wrong. Thank you very much. Moving on.
Hot-blooded? True.
Hot-blooded.
I called it
Thanks.
Vera because your axe's named Zephyr. Yes.
That's good, actually. That's funny.
Yeah. The Lancer. Second in
Cool.
command. Second in command.
Who are you calling second in command? I'm first in command. What are you talking about?
Large Ham.
Oh, because I see.
You're-
Gerard said I'd get leadership if he left.
He just needs to leave.
Doesn't he already know I'm already in charge and I just let him run around and puppet at it so that he feels good about himself?
Oh, Puppet mentioned. Large Ham. You have a large ham?
Yeah, I do. That's actually, it's important that I have my chicken pockets for where I keep my rotisserie chickens in my jacket.
Hey, that's great. Can I have some? I'm hungry.
Yeah, here you go. Let me get in there.
Yum, 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 yum. Man of a Thousand Voices. Makes sense. Many spirits inside of one? What?
Huh?
What is that about?
I don't know.
I
Skipping
know.
that.
The nicknamer refers to others as nerd.
Yeah.
The nickname.
I do that
I
a
think
lot.
that's less a nickname.
Yeah, I think I'm just insulting people. I
Yeah,
either call
yeah.
people nerd or gamer, and those are my
Yeah.
two defaults that I roll to. That or
They're
you
trying to
stinky
reconcile
bitch. I've done a lot.
the fact that they've been called nerd. Probably. No, he doesn't think I'm a real nerd. It's just a nickname for me. The writer
being
of this
sweet.
TV tropes. No inside voice. Not the level Gerard, but he's close.
Oh.
You just say everything.
I take offense to that.
You just say everything, nah. Only one name. Crimzon is the title. Hey, we're both the same. Only one name.
Wow. Yeah, we're the one name
Yeah.
squad. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I think
Gold
Goldie
Bullet.
has that too. Except
Yeah, Gold
Goldie
Bullet
doesn't
too.
have a fucking name. He's just got a title.
Yeah. Gold.
He
and
won't tell
Bullet.
us his name.
I wonder what his
Golden
name is.
Bullet. My real name is Bullet. Gold's just my title.
Gold Bullet's name probably John.
Probably John.
John Bullet.
It's probably Daenerys.
Daenerys. Daenerys Bullet. Bulletta.
Daenerys Bullet.
Only Sane Man. Power of Hate. Yeah, Power of Hate. Real men wear pink. Huh?
Hell yeah.
Not afraid to get into arts and crafts. Okay. During Valentine's.
Ah.
Okay. I get what that means. Not no issue being in touch with his girly side.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I'm down. I'm in touch with my feminine side. What of it?
Red Baron. Pun aside, he's become known throughout South Elysian, Crimzon Ruze, or Ruze the Red. Huh.
True.
Ruze the Red are just the people who are saying it in different translation.
Yo.
They just don't know the word Crimson or something like that. Ruze the Red.
They haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
They haven't found a cool way to slide a Z in there where it doesn't belong.
Also, I can call you Pula Ruze.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pula Ruze.
You can also call me Pollo Ruze.
Red Oni, Blue Oni. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, we don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that's about. No.
Self-deprecation. Least favorite
No!
idol. I don't think you're doing a self-deprecation thing, or you're saying least favorite idol.
I'm only self-deprecating when I think it'll be fucking hilarious, or when I'm flipping over to the side of my energy where I just absolutely despise everything about myself. But that's we don't do that on stream.
Too many belts. True.
Not the
Makes
karaoke
sense.
streams. We don't talk about those. Too many belts is right. That's a trope. That's awesome.
I guess, yeah. With the Tetsuya Nomura designs, you know.
Yeah.
So many belts.
Huh. I have more than what's that person from Final Fantasy? What is it? 10?
10 Lulu.
What's her name?
Lulu.
Yeah, I have more than
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah, she
I
has so
counted.
much. Tragic Keepsake. Mask and coat used to belong to a member of his old gang. Ooh. Wow.
That's fucked up. Why'd they write that down?
Yeah, that's personal. Don't put that.
Anyway,
Tsundere.
no, I'm not. Fuck
Calling
you.
himself
Fuck off. Who wrote
a Tsun
this?
hater.
Yeah, I am a Soon hater.
Vague age.
Oh.
Old.
Old.
Basically old. Vague age old.
Yeah, old. Just put old there. Put the
there
oldest or
during
the youngest. Put
the medieval
convenient.
period.
Whatever.
Convenient, yeah.
Yeah, put convenient on that spot.
Vitriolic best buds with Gerard. You love Gerard, but he also loves beating the hell out of him.
Huh.
Wow.
Do I love Gerard? I don't really love anybody. I kind of hate Gerard. But I also kind of hate you, so I guess it evens
What
out.
about the Ruzeters?
Can't stand those motherfuckers. Disgusting.
Extreme cool letters. Letters.
Hell
Crimzon
yeah.
with a Z, not an S. That's
Fuck
great.
yeah.
That's great. What a nice little page full of just slander.
Slander and
Yeah,
lies.
slander and lies. Or haters.
My haters
Are
with a Z.
there. Or there. Yeah. Okay. But it is time to show my schedule. My schedule. We're gonna keep this short because it's a very short schedule.
Uh-oh. Why?
Things are
Why is it short?
happening next
What's
week.
going
A
on?
lot of things are happening next week. Here it is.
What's happening next week? Tell me.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Next schedule.
Oh, show don't tell. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There it is. So you see that? There. Also look at the cool art. This art here is
Wow,
really
cool schedule. It's going good.
Yeah. There. August 2024. For Monday Avalon Cup. Of course, me and Ruze are gonna be part of that.
Oh, yeah.
And, I need to
I
practice
see
today.
that you put winning League of Legends on there. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna play. League of Legends.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we're swapping. Okay, now I have a chance.
Then Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday,
Damn.
nothing. Friday,
Oh!
nothing.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm visiting my parents this week. Yeah.
Okay.
My mom needs to be taken care of, so I'm going home. She's very stubborn.
Good. That's the right move. You're
Yeah.
doing the right thing.
Yeah. Then Saturday, hey, where is it? Next schedule. Suddenly the chat is so fast. It's like, what? Help. Saturday is reviewing your puppets. Yeah, puppet review stream. Just checking out your puppets that you made. Yeah. No Minecraft.
Friday Minecraft?
Nope. Menchie.
Saturday Minecraft?
Menchie. Now Sunday, OcTalks with Octavio. Why do I still have the red font here? And the red color. That's for Ruze. But yeah.
Yeah, but it's for Red Octavio, the super secret extra Octavio that happens when you gather all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
The red Octavio. Whoa. Red hair and blue eyes. Whoa. Whoa. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah. You might start to look kind of like Flaon's Senpai, though.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what is Flaon's eyes? Oh, Flaon's eyes are...
like a green, yellow.
Different colors. Like more greenish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is next week's schedule. Hey! And that is it for this week's OcTalks with Octavio. Wow, I didn't expect us to be like 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
nuts.
30 minutes out of the usual time.
Well, you're a bit of a yapper. You talk too much, but I tried to slow you down.
What? I just realized that you went on your like long, your long, eloquent rant about something when you were talking about like the chocolate.
Oh yeah, those kind of pop out on accident sometimes.
When you really feel
when I get
something,
heated about something I hate.
Yeah, when you really feel something, it just shows up. It's like words.
My bad.
And you said licking a rich person's toilet. My God.
Listen, I was trying to keep it Octavio core.
What's funny, I didn't mention anything at all today.
I did it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I was trying to make you feel. I was trying to make you feel welcome with me as a guest. I tried to make you feel like it was good.
I did feel like I can say anything because of that.
So
first the piss on your schedule, and then the whole chocolate rant. But hey, that is it. Thank you so much, Ruze, for joining me. That was a fun little 2.5 hours. Of course,
do you want to out here so you can talk to the posse or what?
Wait. I couldn't hear you. You were choppy.
Oh, my mistake. I was asking you to hop out of here so you could talk to the posse.
I didn't hear anything again.
Dude, I'm gonna kill you.
No, but we're just gonna say goodbye. Who can we raid? There's no one online. Okay, let's just go raid Gerard's Tagalog stream. He's gonna do a Tagalog stream.
Okay.
Yep. But anyway, that is it for me and Ruze. That's episode 29 of OcTalks with Octavio. 29 straight weeks of this. But thank you. I think next week I'm gonna have a guest. I just have to confirm first. They're gonna confirm with me like in a few days. So we'll see.
Actually, I'm not coming next week. I'm sorry. I'll just tell you now.
It's all right. You've already done it. Congratulations.
Oh. Yay!
Yay. What if you come back and we just talk about the same things again? Same questions. Same
we
questions,
repeat it,
same
but
news.
then like right at the end we switch it up just so that people are like, wait, what the fuck? It wasn't
there's
repeat?
something new here.
Holy shit.
Okay, but that's it for us. Me and Ruze. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see each other again.
Thanks for the invite.
Yep. Otsu ARMIS. Wait, Otsu Ruze Wait, Otsu half ARMIS? Otsu half ARMIS.
Sue half ARMIS. Sue ARMIS.
Okay.
Remember to sue ARMIS.
Please don't. Because I have no money to fight you.
Dude, you'll inherit my debt.
All right. But everybody, thanks so much for watching. And let's see each other again. Until infinity, goodbye!
Just kidding, let me control you.
Wee, 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 wee.